Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the We Don't Know Jack podcast. We got a little different crew here today. We got Ben here again.
What's up, guys?
Ben's back. He's not talking into the microphone again.
Shush.
Emily's here. She's always here.
Not going to miss one.
Nope. Lucas isn't here. Casey couldn't make it today. He's on the road. I don't think he had signal or didn't want to call in. I don't know. He was busy. So no Casey today, but we have a guest today. Really excited for him. We got, what's your last name?
Gebhardt.
We got Max Gebhardt today joining the show. He's a German student here at Lindenwood. Been wanting him for a while. We're really excited. He's a film student, and I've heard he's really good at it. He probably won't admit that, but I've heard he's really good. Max, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. Thanks for having me. It's great. First time doing podcast for me. Yeah.
Well, we're excited to have you today. Excited to talk about your cinema stuff. Apparently, he's really good at it. We're going to get right into this, and we're going to start with a thing that I can't believe you just glossed over in class today. Right? So, like George last week, Max is in our TV production class. That class is so much fun.
It is.
I can't wait to do it.
It's so much fun. We have such a good group of people in there. Yeah. And George said all this last week. It's so much fun in there.
It's like the best class I have this year.
It's so great. And I have all good classes. I've never had like this much. I'm genuinely going to miss this class.
Yeah.
Because there's such good people in it. And there's a couple people we're going to have next semester on that are in that class. We'll talk to them in a handful of months when school comes back in August. But Max tells a group of us today, I said, I heard you were nominated for an Oscar. He goes, well, sort of, yeah. And then he started talking. You want to tell us what you said?
Yeah, I can. So I study film in Germany too, and I'm at a pretty good school there.
That's an
probably,
understatement.
It's probably like top 5 in Europe, I would say.
Damn.
Like top 5 film school in Europe.
So I'm realizing you like to just gloss over stuff like that, like it's normal. Like, yeah, I go to a top 5 film school in Europe, not in Germany, not in Italy, Europe.
Yeah, so it's like most like film schools. It's like there's one in Paris, the La Famille, and then there's ours, and there's one in London, and then there's one in Berlin. That's like the top 4, I think, in Europe. And I did like the first proper project I did there in my first year, and was like a senior project for some other guys, and I helped them producing and was like kind of a producer, but I don't think I got the credit for it, but I was kind of the producer there. And we did the whole thing, and we won some festival in Cleveland, I think. And you have to win like special festivals to be eligible for the Oscars. So you can't apply for the Oscars; you have to win the festivals. Right. And we won like an Oscar-eligible festival in Cleveland. And so we got a mail at some point that we are now in the Oscar race for short films. And then we got a mail that we're like on the top 50 list now, and that we're on the top 20 list now, and that we're on the top 15 list. And you have to be on the top 15 to get like the laurel and to put in Oscar nominated. So you're officially Oscar nominated now. We didn't get the top 5, so that's why I was like, yeah, it's kind of Oscar nominated. But we got like top 15 Oscar nominated.
That's still a big deal.
Out of millions of short films.
That is still like such bragging rights that you have, even if you didn't get it.
Even just winning the festival is like, I would tell everybody. Like Olivia said in class today, she'd make a shirt. She said she'd make a shirt nominated for an Oscar. I was like, I would too. I would tell everybody.
I still have the link in my mail. It's where you get to the official Oscar site, and there's just like the name from our short film. That is pretty cool.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago now.
That's not something you just gloss over like you did today. I don't know how, like, this is a production class where you're producing a show and you never mentioned.
Yeah, we never talked about it, so I was like,
I didn't think it was something. I thought it was something you just bring up. Like, the first day we introduce ourselves and you say, hi, I'm Max. I'm from Germany. I'm nominated for an Oscar. You know what that room would have done if you had said that with the personality in that class? You know what would have happened?
Yeah. I'm just going to say it on the last week on class now.
Well, somebody found out.
Yeah, I think somebody found out.
I don't know who. Might have been Owen.
Yeah, I told Owen before that, so I feel like Owen.
I think it got
Owen
from him.
So yeah,
I think a couple people knew. Did you tell anybody else in there?
I don't think so. I think like you, Owen.
I didn't. I think Owen told me.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, maybe. I think I told AJ maybe at some point, but I'm.
That's where it came from.
I'm not too sure.
No, it was AJ. Yeah.
I feel like that was.
I think AJ told the podcast when he called in last week.
Oh, okay.
Didn't he? Did that happen?
I don't know.
This week has gone by so
been a weird week.
but quickly.
I thought it went by pretty quick, actually.
And this year went
I can't
by really-
remember.
It's so
like,
fast.
The whole year went by so
Oh,
fast.
yeah.
This has been by far my favorite semester
I
here.
felt that first semester was like such a drag, and then all of a sudden, second semester was just like.
Well, I had to deal with one specific person.
Bi-weekly?
No, I have to deal with him now. No, we had to deal with somebody in class. I won't say what, just because I don't want to.
You can't name drop, but
No, the person knows about the show.
oh, he knows.
Yeah, he knows
or
about
is
the
it
show.
a she?
Well, he knows. I called him out the other day. You guys know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's talk about this a little bit, Max. What's your experience been like here from Germany?
My experience has been really great. Like I really love it. Like so why I've been here, it's a partner school from our school in Germany.
That's bizarre.
So-
this random little school in St. Charles.
Yeah.
With
Because I think
10,000
it's
people.
like I think St. Charles and Ludwigsburg, like the city where my school is, I think they're like partner cities, and that's
Of St.
why
Charles?
I think that's why these schools are partner.
I mean,
It's really
it
random.
kind of makes sense. I mean, Lindenwood has a very big international reach.
It does have a huge
Yeah.
international
Yeah.
reach.
Like half of our swim team is like international students on a scholarship.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace, swim team.
But did they get cut or was that like?
Yeah.
Okay, they did get cut.
They don't have a pool here.
But Butler had a pool, but that shit's been closed forever.
Butler had a pool.
Yeah.
in the basement.
Oh. No, there's no pool, like a lap pool on campus, so they had to go to the Y down the street.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
kind of makes sense. I don't want to
you
say it
got a
makes
swimming
sense.
team, but
Hey,
no
here's the
way
boys
to
swim
practice.
team. Where are they playing at? Oh, we got the Y today.
Yeah, like it sucks.
We're gonna do
that
relay
it's-
next to like the 5-year-olds with their paddles.
It sucks they got cut, but like they didn't have a pool.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a business though, and you got to make tough decisions
It
sometimes.
sucks that all those teams got cut, but we don't need to go down that road.
Nope.
Yeah, but
That's
like
a story
the
for another
whole
day.
college sport thing is really cool because colleges in Germany they're like just school, so you don't have anything else to do there. So
Really?
I think it's really cool to have like the big campus and college sport and everything that you have it like all in one place here.
How
Like
about the college parties?
I mean, they're pretty good, but it's like not on college ground. It's like always in some apartment because our college campus is like 3 buildings or something.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, like we got our 3 school buildings, like in, I don't know, like some spot in between, and that's it. It's like you can walk over the campus in 3 minutes, and then you saw.
Can't do that here. It
everything.
takes about
Nope.
10 to
Yeah.
walk.
Oh yeah.
You go from Jay Shy to Harmon.
Oh,
No,
that's
that's a horrible walk.
that's like
Have you
Don't
done
even
it?
get me started. I had to do
Yeah,
that
I think
last
You
10
did
semester.
minutes
that?
is pretty.
I had to do that last semester.
Did you not have a car?
No, I had to walk. I used my legs.
Do you not? Look, you have a car.
I have a car now, but back
Here's
then
my legs the whole semester.
I was lucky to even get from point A to point B in 10 minutes.
But I've never been. Now I've been like twice on the old side of campus because I got no classes here. So for like the last 4 months, my campus world ended at Spamman. It like began.
That's-
so
that's
it's
how you
like
know you
from
got it good.
Evans to Spamman, and that's it. Like I never saw the old.
That's
side
how
of
you know
campus.
you got it good. Most of your classes are in Jay Shy, aren't they? Or the
Yeah,
Lark?
Jake Shy and the Lark.
Yeah, you're lucky. Those are the good buildings. Wait, talk to me when you go to McClure
anything.
for 8+ hours a week. The building.
You go there that
I don't
long?
know, I have 2 classes there that are 2 hours each, 2 days a week.
Anything
And I'm there usually 2 hours after
like
class.
anything past Spellman besides Harmon
Harmon's an
isn't
awesome building.
isn't good.
It's a whole
Like-
business building they built.
But like
for,
the whole
It's great down
park
there.
thingy there, that's really nice.
There's a park here?
Yeah.
Like the with
The like pavilion
Oh, yeah, that's
area.
nice. Yeah, that's a nice area.
like the historic side by like Butler and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't even know where Butler is.
It's in between Romer and Young, so it's kind of
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of
Romer's a dump.
They've been. Is that the one they've?
Romer
been
is like an 18th century
renovating?
building.
They've
Yeah,
been
I
trying
saw
to
it,
renovate
right. I just-
Romer
I
for
never
like the
been
past
in there,
3
but I
years.
Not Romer,
need to.
Butler.
But no, but they've been trying to renovate Romer for a little bit, but they've been renovating Butler for what feels like an eternity. Like it's
You've
been
only been here a year and a half.
no, but I've been on campus because I did other sports. Like I did this Christian basketball league. We played at Highland for like our finals,
Oh, yeah?
and Butler was still under renovation.
Even when my brother went here, which he's 4 years
I
older
didn't know
than
your
me,
brother went here.
the whole time it was under renovation.
Like I don't know what they think they're doing. Like I wonder if the pool's giving them issues, which is why they can't reopen it.
Probably.
That
Pools are-
would be like because it's in the basement too, which creates a whole handful of issues. If
There's
they're
probably
gonna try.
mold and stuff.
Oh, there's probably
Can you-
mold in it. There's probably animals that like are in that area.
There's no animals down there.
You don't know it.
Bugs, maybe, but
You didn't even know there was a pool.
I didn't know
Exactly.
Butler was a place.
Exactly. So you can't be saying
people
animals
live
would
in
not
there?
go there.
No.
No, that's why I said animals because the place
Do
has
you
like
know-
been like abandoned.
I found this out. The whole Schnucks lot, all that stuff over there, used to be all houses,
yeah,
like Lindenwood houses.
yeah.
You guys knew that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I knew that because we had to cover like their Lindenwood's expansion over the years.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No. Why should I?
I mean, you are going here, so why not know like the history behind it?
He goes back to Germany.
Like,
I
did you
guess.
were you aware
So-
that this was an all-female school at one point?
I did know that because there's like some history plates in Lark, I think. I read through some of these.
Did you know that Taylor Swift's grandma went here?
Yeah, because Andrew
You know, that
told
sounds
me.
like such.
Sounds right.
No, that sounds like such tomfoolery that I don't want to believe it.
It's true.
But it
No,
sounds legit.
it's true.
It's so funny.
True. I'm not surprised.
I
he
can't even
mentioned
shit
that.
on it because it sounds like something that would just so happen to be true.
It is
It
true.
is.
That's 100%
Tell her to
true.
come to J Shy. We'll do a show there.
Your grandma went here. Come on.
You know how quickly that would
Like
sell out.
I was like, give us that alumni money.
Just like do a show of Taylor Swift here.
That'd be cool. You guys would be Taylor Swift fans that day if it was free
Fuck no.
tickets. If it
No,
was-
I wouldn't go.
I would boycott it.
Are we keeping the tally still?
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
Fucker, I'd
Well,
boycott
two.
that shit. That shit
Okay,
wouldn't-
you're.
I don't know. Like
Listen,
Excuse
up,
me.
You're up to 2 on the tally now.
Can I have my water back, please? I'm
No.
thirsty.
she dropped some new album now, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Taylor fan. I like
I don't
her.
know. Like
I like her music.
think I
but
know like the most popular songs.
Yeah.
but,
I liked her before she blew up.
If Shake It Off comes on the radio, you're gonna sing along.
Well, yeah, but like
No, I turned the radio off.
You dirty liar.
I liked
I
it
go to
better
the
when
point. Or Casey, I don't.
Okay, that's fair.
okay, we're
I
gonna.
don't go
Like
to
I
that.
feel like she's pretty nice and all that, but like if you get more fans, you just get weird fans at some point. And
Oh,
I feel
trust
like
me.
she now got a lot of weird.
The
just
NFL got a bunch of
over-
weirdos because she dated Travis Kelce. And
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about seeing those weird people on the internet.
You know how Nickelodeon did the broadcast at Super Bowl?
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had Patrick pop up over Travis and said Taylor Swift's boyfriend,
Don't.
which
Get
is
me
kind of funny.
started.
It's funny, but did you see they were talking about Russell Wilson on like the Nickelodeon broadcast, and Patrick says, "I think you're supposed to throw the ball to your own team, buddy."
Russell Wilson is awful.
Thank you.
Do you know
That's my dad's former quarterback.
he's terrible?
He's awful.
yeah, and now
Seattle
he-
changed that man.
He's at the.
You know who that we're talking about?
I don't know.
We need to stick on
NFL.
sports that he can follow.
Russell Wilson had more bathrooms in his house than he threw for touchdown passes in a full season.
Oh, that's right, he did. That was a stat.
Until like the 16th week 16. I think he had more bathrooms in his house than he had touchdowns.
I didn't know that.
As a starting quarterback.
He had more interceptions than Philip Rivers had children, and Philip Rivers he has 11 kids.
That's so weird that it is.
And
Like,
he had more
just-
interceptions after week 10. I was like, damn. All right.
Do you know who Philip Rivers is?
No,
He
I
played for
don't
the
have a
Chargers
clue.
for a while.
Philip Rivers was like a legend in
We
my
gotta get
book,
you
but-
educated, my friend.
Yeah, we need to just
Yeah.
like, you need to know like the basics, not like
I mean, I
this deep
think
in, but
I know a bit about basketball.
Who's the
thing.
best football player of all time?
There's no wrong
is it
answer
Tom
for you.
Brady, Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
can
hoping you'd
respect
say.
that. Either
Okay.
that
What
or
about-
Jerry Rice.
Now, what about?
I don't-
yeah,
I
okay.
don't think I heard Jerry Rice before. I'm gonna be honest.
He's like an 80s player. So.
He's the greatest receiver to ever play the game.
Yeah.
Maybe Randy Moss.
All right, so you know basketball, right?
I know a bit basketball.
You know
Like
who the
I
GOAT
know
is,
a lot
right?
about soccer because that's like the biggest thing in Germany.
Hold on, back basketball. 1 second.
Or like
We're gonna
real
fight here.
football.
Who's the goat?
in soccer?
No,
in basketball.
basketball.
I swear to God.
There's a right answer here.
I will
Ben,
hop.
There is a
I will
right
hop
answer
across
here.
this table.
you know it, right? You're trying to think of his name, aren't you?
No, I mean, I know the two guys that.
Okay. Basketball is a thing in Germany
It's gotten a thing now because Germany won some stuff in basketball.
because of Dirk Nowitzki, right?
And Dirk Nowitzki is like
Dirk
German
so
Jesus,
like
they
Dirk
call him.
Nowitzki is like
German Jesus.
yeah, he's great. Like
Single-handedly dismantled that 2011 Heats team.
So the goat is
okay, I'm just gonna say now LeBron James because I never saw the other
No.
guy play. But
That's
No.
fair.
it's probably Mike. Like okay, it's probably Michael Jordan because he just right.
Yeah,
That's what
Michael
it is.
Jordan's
But
the
you,
answer.
you just said
Like
both
my-
names, though. Hold on.
Yeah, because my thing, like, I'm just gonna say LeBron James because I saw him play,
Okay.
and
That's
I never
fair.
saw.
Okay.
Like,
I'll give you credit for that. I don't
So-
respect the answer, but I'll give
You
you
know
credit
what?
for it.
Go watch The Last Dance and come back a week later and tell us your answer.
okay,
We'll call you next Wednesday, next
okay,
Thursday.
Okay,
Do your research. Watch The Last Dance. You'll love it.
okay.
I still
Okay,
haven't
what's
seen that.
And you call yourself an MJ fan.
I've never even heard of it.
I can respect that because
I
you
mean,
like football more.
I've
love
never watched
Jordans.
basketball.
All right,
Yeah.
so,
That's,
so like you know basketball, right?
I know a bit
Do you-
basketball, I would say, but
All right. Who do you think like the greatest team ever was?
There's two choices here.
Actually, I'm a hop in
So-
three.
um,
One of the Heat teams. when LeBron was there.
No.
I'm gonna say the Bulls, I guess. Then with because the Chicago Bulls, they were like the first team that introduced me to basketball too. So yeah,
And yet he's not the GOAT.
The 97 Bulls, the greatest
yeah, that's
team.
true. That's true. I
would
should have
say
said that.
It's that or the 16 Warriors.
Yeah.
Or 17, whatever year they won 80.
Well, actually, if we're getting like player-wise, it would be like the 19 Warriors because they had DeMarcus Cousins at the
I
5.
forgot Boogie was on that team.
Yeah, that team was like, well, on paper, that team should have been like 82-0
Yeah,
instantly.
that team you put on 2K, they go 82 and 0.
And then they got dismantled by prime Kawhi Leonard. And
Yeah, they did.
And-
That team had Curry, Clay, Durant, Draymond, and Boogie,
they had Shrek from Donkey at the 4.
and an emotional lesbian at the center.
Yep, emotional center.
Have you heard that before,
No.
They had a man whose wingspan's longer than his height at the 3.
Kevin?
Yep.
You know KD, right?
Yeah.
They had Guy Fieri at the 2. And then they had the transgender at the guard, which was Curry.
Cut that. You were doing so good, Ben.
Hey, as soon as you threw in the lesbian part, I had to follow
Right.
that
was
up.
his
That's
nickname.
my chance.
I had to follow that up. I'm sorry.
That was
You're
his
making my job difficult.
I had to follow
We
it
didn't
up.
have to cut anything on Tuesday.
Okay, I didn't know I couldn't say that. I'm sorry. I did not. You didn't say I could not
I don't
say
want-
that.
Out of the 4 words.
Well,
In
Casey
my
one
defense-
day said he was talking about Caitlyn Jenner, or I think
Okay, but that's a different thing
he
now.
said,
Yeah.
"What is that thing now?"
That's different though compared to like
cut up to
Oh no, I put in the whole
From, like-
16-minute just in case.
okay.
from like what I said though. I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I just don't want that on there.
Well,
Make my job
Mom's
easy.
getting mad.
I didn't say anything like negative.
No, I
just-
know. I just don't want that.
All right, I didn't know I couldn't talk about that. My bad.
Yeah, I think
Move
keep
on.
transgender stuff at
Transition.
the end. Anyway, yeah. So that Warriors team was really,
All right,
really good.
so Nikola Jokic, right?
yeah.
What about him?
What about it?
He's not German.
He's not German. No,
he's Russian. He knows a little bit of basketball.
He's Serbian, right?
He is
Yeah, he's
Serbian.
Serbian.
Yeah.
Do you know what
How
he likes
co-
to do in his spare time?
I know.
Actually, like, what his like full time job really is.
I know.
No.
Enlighten him.
He loves horses.
He likes horse racing.
Yeah.
Horse racing.
So
I
he
didn't know
will
that.
buy horses with his contract money and race them in Serbia.
So funny.
Jokic is just
Yeah, I
impossible to
just
hate.
saw like some snippets from him where it's like, yeah, I don't really love basketball. I just do this for like money.
It's a bit. It's not even a sport. It's just a game to him.
It
Yeah.
is. And he's so
and it's
good at
like
it.
that's pretty funny. Like,
He's the best basketball player in the world
and
right
he's
now.
really good.
I don't
at
think
it.
he is.
You think Embiid's better?
No, I think Luca is from Dallas. I think Luca is the MVP this year. There's no way they're going to give it to Jokic 3 times.
They might.
If they do, then it's rigged because Luca had the better season statistically.
I don't know. I don't follow basketball
This might be a dumb question. What team did Shaq play on?
a lot.
He went
Magic,
he was
Lakers,
but,
Suns,
like,
Sixers.
okay.
Celtics,
No, Celtics, not Sixers.
Cavaliers.
He played everywhere.
He was bouncing around.
Lakers mainly though.
Like, okay, because I was like, Michael Jordan, he's known for playing
Yeah.
on the
Shaq
balls.
played everywhere.
Like-
Jordan also played for the Wizards.
He did
But-
play for the Wizards.
Wore
in his
number
last
45.
season.
Was Shaq known of like
With the
mainly
Lakers.
playing for
I think
the
Lakers.
Lakers?
The Magic and the Lakers.
I
Okay.
knew Lakers.
He
so
was
I feel
he was
like-
also known on the Magic because he broke a backboard like completely like in half.
Well, he was a monster.
Yeah, so-
He tried hanging on
He
it for
was-
style and he ended up like shattering it.
He jumped up, he grabs it, and he swung his legs forward, swings back, and the thing snapped in half.
My favorite was he grabbed it and the ring just like came off and the glass is just like
Yeah, and he
shattered.
falls on his head.
Yeah, and everyone's
He's
just
so
like, what
tall
the fuck?
that it's like he doesn't even have to jump.
Yeah. He's insane. I know a guy that's 6'10" and he can't jump. He can't dunk.
That's just sad.
That's what I told him.
6% is pretty good, high, right?
Yeah.
I still don't know the measurements you have.
Well,
here, but
but in comparison, I'm 5'9".
you're 5'9". Okay.
So add a foot,
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Sure, whatever.
about that much.
Okay, yeah,
Add that to me,
that's pretty high.
at least that
That's-
much.
Yeah.
He's a large individual.
All right, so we covered basketball. Who was the GOAT of soccer? I don't know that much soccer, but if I could probably like
Yeah.
nitpick names if you gave them.
So I feel like
Neymar, right? No,
No.
not Neymar.
No, it's
no,
like-
that,
I think
Neymar's
it's
still
basically between
Is Neym-
Messi and Ronaldo.
yeah, the
Is
discussion
Neymar
was
still
all-
playing?
Neymar's still playing.
I said the
He's
wrong
playing
name.
in like Saudi Arabia right now, but
Oh.
he's still playing.
Blood money, huh?
Like he got a big contract there. I feel like he
Didn't Mbappe turn down a contract for Saudi Arabia too?
maybe I don't know, but he earns a lot in Paris, so it's like doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
Pele
think-
was what I meant, not Neymar. Pele.
Pele is not bad.
Pele,
Pele's not bad.
he's
Compared
he
to
was
like
really
who
good.
soccer produced like Messi and Ronaldo was.
Yeah, I feel like the
Pele.
debate is always between Ronaldo and Messi.
Well, I think Messi
Ever?
has it now that he got the World Cup. With
What about David
Argentina.
Beckham?
I mean, David Beckham was good, but I don't think he's in the discussion for the GOAT, to be honest. Like he was pretty good. He was solid.
I don't know anything about soccer. So.
I know like the big names, and I can probably like keep up with like the big names. But if you start talking
Yeah.
about some dumbass team from like Manchester, I would be like, what
I
the
got
fuck?
my hometown.
Manchester is one of the
I got my
biggest
Union Berlin
teams.
jersey on.
Yeah,
here.
but they also have like Manchester
The
City,
stadium's like
Manchester
20 minutes away
United.
from me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, both of them are big.
Yeah, I don't know who plays on that team.
I don't either, but I know the teams are.
I'm just
Probably
I will try
the
my
best.
hardest if you start talking about that.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, do you know how much Messi got paid to come to Miami?
A lot.
a lot, but I don't know exactly.
I don't know how many
just
years
know
it
that he
was.
also got like shares from like Jersey sets and like
he-
Adidas
yeah.
shares and all that. Like he got a lot besides the salary.
He got like 800 or 900 million.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, and that too. Like he got a big
He was making that money when he was. What was the team he was like most known for?
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah,
What about Fulham FC? You know them?
Fulham. Yeah, they play in the English first division, right?
I've
Or
met the
they
owner.
Play in the second division. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's not when I explain it, it's not that crazy.
He's like, oh, I saw him at a supermarket or something
No,
like that.
I stalked him
the
for a
same
few-
guy owns the Jacksonville Jaguars,
Uh-huh.
who owns AEW, the pro wrestling company.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a media pass to AEW, and I got to go to a press conference, and Tony Khan was there, and I got to ask more questions.
Nice.
So in a way, yes, I met the
Where
owner
you
of
met
Full.
him?
Yeah, I absolutely met him. He
I mean, you
responded.
met
to
him,
me.
yeah.
I said, "Hi, I'm Jack Garner from KCLC Radio." I
like,
played it on the podcast.
Just
Huh?
imagine if
He's like, who?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
he's like-
he's from somewhat around here. He's from Champaign, Illinois.
Okay.
Hey, isn't that where like the Fighting Elney are?
I don't know, but
just like
Champagne's
the
not
school.
that. It's like 2 hours from here.
Champagne's not that
I
far
think.
away.
I think KCLC reaches that far.
Does it?
I think so.
You just imagine the guy's just like, I'm Jack Garner, and he's like, oh hi, who the fuck is that guy? Hi,
Who invited him? Who's
where did he come from?
They gave me a pass. I don't know why, but they gave me a pass.
Did you have to get approved for that?
Yeah,
Hey, if they gave you the pass, I mean, they think you're special.
I'm
or
trying to get one
important.
to UFC.
Ooh, that
That'd be
would be
sick.
fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched UFC for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you 300?
Yeah.
That was a good one. What, Ben?
Ben, you're not gonna be able to get one.
I don't care.
You're a business major. You're not gonna be able to get
I
one.
don't care. You mentioned UFC, and you got my attention.
Well, I'll. You can live vicariously through me. You can write the questions for me.
Let's go.
You can write the questions for me if I get it.
This is my autistic
So what'd you-
friend.
Ben,
He's here.
what did you think of UFC 300?
I mean, it was kind of fun to watch, I think.
Have you ever watched any kind of fighting before?
I watched like some boxing, but not really.
Okay.
So no, it was kind of the first time.
Where'd you watch that at?
I got a friend's place, like in a garage thingy. It was pretty nice.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I watched it at a bar. I think Ben watched it by himself.
No, I had like 20 people in my living room with me.
Oh.
I was drinking that night too. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, we were like 5 people there drinking. That was
Wait,
fun
what is
too.
the drinking age in Germany? Isn't it like 16?
16.
16. It's like 16 for beer and wine and 18 for like hard liquor.
Okay.
Hard stuff's
I'm
more
gonna go to
fun.
Germany now.
But yeah, look, you
what's
can
your,
like
what's your go-to drink?
Get in the
you can
club
like
easy.
drink 2 years before you can drive.
That's
That's
Really?
wild.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
I didn't know
We
that.
can drive when you're 18 and you can drink when you're 16.
Oktoberfest must
Huh.
go crazy then.
Oktoberfest is nice. I know.
Have you
Okay,
been?
I never been there.
Oh,
but
I was expecting like a really cool
yeah,
story
no,
there.
I knew a lot of people that have been
Well,
there. Like,
so next year you go to Oktoberfest. You
Yeah.
call us. You give us an update.
okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
You'll have a great time, but I think America takes Oktoberfest, at least from what I've seen. Some cities take it way seriously than like the Germans do. But I've also seen videos where like Germans are going like crazy batshit for Oktoberfest.
Yeah, like if you're like in Bavaria, Munich, Oktoberfest is like the biggest thing. I think like this is really big, and it is really nice to go there. And it's just, I mean, in the end, it's just like a lot of drunk people in one place. But
You know, you can never go wrong with that.
yeah,
What's your go-to drink?
my go-to drink is probably like some kind of rum. And
Okay.
we got like some really cheap, nice German rum, and we got like a bottle for $5-6,
Oh shit!
and that was pretty good. And
$5-6.
Can you name drop like a German rum?
So the one I always drink is like, it's called Goldkrone. I don't think you have it here. I never saw it. Sorry.
I don't think.
Have you been to a liquor store here?
Yeah.
I don't know. We got Irish whiskey, so we might they have Conor
Whiskey is
McGregor's
like,
on
whiskey is
whiskey
pretty
and
good too. I like
Whiskey
No,
hurts.
I like whiskey.
that proper
Like
12
I
is
went to
smooth.
Ireland with my family once, and my mom and me would we tried every whiskey we could get. That was so fun.
I like that idea.
What
Yeah.
about American alcohol? You had here.
So I had some American beers. I think it's fine. It's a
What'd
bit
you have?
different than German beers. Like I got the Bud Light thingies, and then I've got something that was like mango in it.
Mango cart.
Yeah, I think that was. I kind of like
craft
that
beer.
one because it was like a bit different.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a
that.
craft. That's like a locally brewed beer.
Yeah.
You got to go get beer in Wisconsin. I know I rag on that a lot, but that is actually where beer is at. Like it's
Miller Lite.
yes, that's where
I
it's at
don't
its
mind.
pinnacle.
I don't like beer, but if I had to drink a beer, I could drink Miller.
I prefer Bud Select. It just feels natural.
You had Bud Select.
I don't think so. No.
That's a St. Louis beer.
It's pretty good. I will.
So I don't know if you know this. Anheuser-Busch, people that make Bud Light and Budweiser and all that stuff, is in St. Louis.
Okay.
It's like half hour from here.
Yeah.
Nice.
The brewery's like half hour here. From here.
Didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have told you about that earlier.
Are you quick fun fact with Jack?
Are you a beer guy?
I didn't like beer until I was like 19, and
Which
then
is crazy because that's like
Yeah.
the age is 21 here.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I could drink at 16.
I didn't like beer until I was 19, and I started college with 19. And I started drinking beer because it's way cheaper than everything else.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like,
really?
okay, I'm just going to start drinking beer now because I don't have the money to drink whiskey and rum all the time.
Right.
And then I started liking beer because I just,
It's acquired.
You kind of had
Well,
to
yeah,
like
because
it.
So
I
I-
kind of had to like it.
Yeah.
I think I've said this before on here, but with beer and drinking and stuff, people that drank in high school, all they could get was beer.
Yeah.
And so you drink what you can get when you're underage and you drink what you can. I didn't drink until I was old enough, so I was 21. And by then I had enough money that I could, don't say I had money, but I had enough money that if I want to drink something, I'll drink something good. Or something
Yeah.
that I know I like. And I'm not going to make myself like something because
Yeah.
I can just buy what I like instead of I could buy a case of Twisted Tea instead of a case of Coors Light.
Yeah. I had my first drink when I was like 13.
That's crazy.
That's a wild.
And I got a drink from my parents too. So it's like, because like, and the first time I drank so much I was blackout because I told you the story
Yeah, you
earlier.
did.
It was
I was
like
not expecting
it was
that
like my
story today.
birthday and all of my 13-year-old friends went home because it was late and was like
13-year-old friends.
and it was like just 13-year-old guys. But so I was there with my mom, my dad, and all of their friends. And was like, okay, now try this drink, and now try this drink, and now try this. And they gave me just drink after drink after drink until I was like completely blacked out, and they had to carry me to my room. That was like my first time drinking with
I've been
13.
there, buddy.
Yeah,
I've been there.
and it was with my parents because of my parents.
You sound like you have fun parents.
Yeah, my parents are pretty chill when it's about like partying and like all of the parties we do are at my home because
Oh, yeah?
either way, like, and my parents aren't there or they're gonna drink with us until they go to bed. So that's kind of fun.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I think what's strange is you ever just. I remember as a kid, we would watch like the Bud Light commercials, and it would make me want to get a beer at like 13.
Yeah.
But then the minute I tried alcohol, I hated it. And,
Yeah.
But like what people don't realize is it's really actually an acquired taste.
It is.
Yeah.
But people drink it like so frequently that people think it actually tastes like good.
It doesn't.
Well,
It
the
doesn't.
commercials make it look good.
They make it look
but
refreshing is what
it's
the big thing
not.
is.
It is
Yeah,
when
I
you
mean,
like
it's
beer.
not. I mean, you don't drink alcohol to like refresh, but I think
Yeah.
like some whiskeys, they can taste good, but it's obviously not refreshing good. But it's like a nice taste. But
Right.
It's like yeah.
The one that got me the most was it would show them like working out like heavy, like with the weights. And then next thing you know, they're grabbing like beers from like the bar and they were like drinking and smiling.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
weird.
and I was just like that shouldn't work that way, but
I feel like
It
that would
worked.
make you sick.
but like it
Yeah.
it worked in a weird way because it made me want to go get a beer.
When you were like 12.
Yeah. It was
I mean, that's a
interesting.
good commercial then.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, definitely.
that was like at the peak of Bud Light's success was that commercial.
Yeah. They've gone downhill, like business wise, since.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of stock.
we don't need to get into that, but everybody knows why they went down.
Isn't that the one commercial they did? It was
Yeah.
like really okay.
Well,
okay.
you can go into it a little bit. If it's,
I don't.
do you know why their sales went down?
I think I know the whole discussion. I don't think I saw the commercial.
They made
to
a
be
poor
honest.
business decision, and then it
So
impacted them.
their target audience is blue collar Republicans, and they went against that, which is, to each their own, but they went against that to try to be all inclusive,
Yeah.
which,
get a bigger market,
right, and it completely backfired.
Yeah.
And they lost all the.
Well, their stock is still plummeting to this day.
They lost
That's how
all the
bad it is.
blue collar.
This was like last summer too.
crazy.
Yeah, over a TikTok.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that big of a thing.
It wasn't even like an official commercial.
No, it wasn't even. It was
a
one
TikTok video they
person
posted.
sent somebody to a TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. It's all we need to get into that. Without getting.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Let's
leave that. In
cut
the
it
back.
off
Leave
there.
it in the
Yeah.
back burner. And
Yeah.
we'll come
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah.
Did you like Bud Light at all?
It was okay.
Have you had Twisted Tea?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I liked it.
I love Twisted
Do
Tea.
you like Mike's Hard?
I don't think I had that.
Those are good.
The raspberry are amazing. Like,
The black raspberry
it's
ones.
so good.
They're like purple. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. After I saw it the second time, I didn't want to drink it again.
I had when I was just like, oh, what have I been doing for the past 2 years?
They're so good. People make fun of you for drinking them because they're
They're
fruity
good.
drinks or whatever. They're so good.
They're-
I had 10 of them one night.
What?
Yeah, my siblings' graduation party, and I got
How much alcohol is in those?
5%.
I mean, that's
Okay.
okay. Then.
Well, that's why people keep drinking them is because
They taste like lemonade, and
They
they
taste
go
like
down
lemonade.
so easy. And I
Yeah.
got
Yeah, but I feel like
and
for
that was
me-
like the
yeah.
first time I really ever drank hard too.
Yeah.
And at one point my brother was holding me down on a park bench.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he put me to swing.
Oh, wait.
I don't remember any of that. And then I said, "Let's go for a run."
Man, I
I
had
went down to
one
the track and I went for a run.
I
I
had
ran
one
12 feet.
really,
I was like, "Nope."
really bad experience alcohol-wise. Like, it was like the 17th birthday party for my best friend, and we were like just there partying, and I was really drunk at this point, and I saw just like one bottle with some clear thing in there, and I thought like, yeah, that's water. I'm gonna treat
Oh,
myself
no.
to some
Oh,
water.
no.
And I drank like half the bottle. Like I just chucked the bottle until someone said that it's vodka. And I was so drunk I didn't realize it at all. And after that I just passed out on the floor. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna lay here for a few hours and
Few days, baby.
When I got drunk,
Yeah.
she told me she was gonna give me shots of vodka, and she ended up giving me shots of water to try and get me
Yeah.
to sober
That a
up.
girl.
Yeah,
was-
but
I was
Was that the same night you found him passed out in the street?
No,
No,
so
he wasn't.
that's a different story.
I hope my mom doesn't listen to this. But
You want me to tell the other story so he can tell your story then? Or do you
well,
want? You want?
no, I'll tell mine.
And then I'll go after you.
So we were.
We really like talking about alcohol.
There
I mean.
was a
it's a great
Party.
thing to talk about.
so there was a party and Ben decided to drink and he wanted to go home and someone that was at the party was parked behind my car and I was like, okay, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for him to move his car out of the way so we can leave. Well, Bennett did not want to wait, so he ran out of the house and ran down the street. Thank God he had a bright red hockey jersey on, so I could see him down the street. Me and another guy, Caleb, ran down. He doesn't listen to this. I can say his name. Me and another guy, Caleb, ran down the street trying to find Ben. You're over 6 feet tall in a bright red, like, hockey jersey. How are we not going to find you? I think you tried to hide, like, by a car.
I tried hiding behind a recycle bin.
Okay, yeah. He tried hiding, and then you, like, popped up, and I'm like, oh, there he is. And I grabbed him by the
Was this
arm.
when you guys were together or before?
No.
This was way before.
This was
like,
way before.
it
This was freshman year.
Oh, that was a
like,
while ago.
End of freshman year.
Since we're ripping on me with drinking, I got the public safety story
Oh, God.
about the house party got busted. This was like in March, and I was like sloppy drunk. Not like crazy, but like I was stumbling.
This like month ago, March.
No, like a year ago March.
Okay,
This was freshman.
this is before her.
Yes, and so
Yeah.
I'm laying in the grass like this, like a snow angel pose.
Like face planted.
And one of our public safety officers like swings me over his shoulder and puts me in his car, and I start like getting where I'm going, and all I see is like the public safety car inside of it. I thought I was going to jail, so the next thing I do is I pull up my phone and I call my mom and say, "Mom, I'm going to jail. I think my time's here." He's over there trying to tell my mom that he's just taking me back to my dorm. I'm like, "Mom, I'm screwed. Get the bail money." They got me.
They got me. Oh, Lord. Yeah, but I feel like I can drink like 1.5 bottles of rum without like
A
being-
bottle of
A
rum?
bottle?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I think like to be.
You know how big rum bottles are over here, right?
Yeah, I
Not
already
tiny.
did it here. Like that's.
Okay.
I think a bottle is pretty good to.
I almost bought another bottle of that gooey butter rum today.
Is it
It's like-
good or
it's
something?
Really, yeah, it's good. I've only had one shot of it, but I have a bottle of it.
I'd
at home.
actually try that.
Summertime. You guys.
Summertime is.
Okay, I'll be
I'm not here
21,
sometime.
Okay.
so I can.
To be fair, the summertime is like the worst time for kids that are underage to go drink because then they go back home to their mom and dad.
Cut that part when he
You-
said he's underage.
I said underage kids, not I'm underage.
No, you just straight up admitted you're underage. You just told the story about being blasted drunk, and she cut the part where you said, "I'm 21. I'm not 21 yet."
No,
I never said
I didn't
drank.
said I was underage. I said when
No,
kids
I know
go.
what you said, but I want to move. I want to go back and try that part again.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, this
like, all
summer
of
when
you,
you
like,
get what?
How old are you? All of you? If you're
I'm
kinda-
20.
I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
I'm 19.
Okay.
I'm 22.
I only said that because he just said the whole bit about me admitting I was
Yeah.
underage.
All right. So we're picking up from here.
Okay.
So summertime, you guys need to come try that gooey butter rum. I have some in my house. So.
I'm not here summertime. We need to do that earlier. Like I'm gonna leave and
We need to.
Well, I can't really bring a bottle of rum out here. I guess
That's
I,
true.
You know what we should do next semester?
what?
Drunken podcast.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Like do it on like a Friday night or something.
Yeah, George was a big favorite fan of
Oh,
that.
he wanted to
fly
do
me in
that.
for that one.
We'll zoom you in.
No.
You drink from the kitchen.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know where we would do it at. 'Cause I tell you this: if I end up drunk down here, it's something. Shit's gonna hit the
Well,
fan.
that's
yeah.
why we could have like Lucas or something being like sober, or like what make.
Lucas ain't gonna babysit us.
Well, oh no,
Think
he
about
won't
that
do
for a second. Lucas is
He's
not
like
gonna
right there.
babysit
Lucas
us.
on his phone. Oh, the Cardinals lost. Completely oblivious to the fact that Jack just bolted out the door.
All right, let's go back to talking about your experience here so far.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah.
This show is ADHD in a nutshell.
It's,
I thought
yeah,
we had
we're
great
just-
discussions recently.
We have, but it's ADHD.
Yeah,
we never
it
finish
really
conversations.
is.
From topic to topic, but that's
Yeah,
fun.
that's what we
And I
like
have
to do.
the
It,
draft on my phone while we talk.
it makes it more fun.
Yeah.
So, what's been your favorite experience, your favorite memory so far here?
Well, that's a good question.
That
I
wasn't
mean,
meeting people.
that wasn't
Well, let
meeting
me
people.
rephrase it. That wasn't meeting me.
That was, it wouldn't been that. No. I think like. Yeah, like I think the favorite ones was the bigger film shoots we had, like
Capstone
the
stuff?
capstone thingies, because I did my first capstone, like I did my capstone here too, and I'm like more of a producer in Germany, and I had to direct that one. I was like, I don't really want to do that, but I did that, and that was a really fun experience with all of the people there, and like just like my first official American film. That was pretty fun.
Is
I
this
like that.
anywhere posted where people can watch it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish that. Like I'm editing right now. It should be finished like next week.
Okay.
And we got like the big screening next Wednesday in at 7 p.m. at Scheidegger.
Okay.
And after that, I'm just gonna send it to festivals again. And
Is it on like?
post
Will it be on
somewhere.
like YouTube or anything?
Yeah, but it's gonna take a while because I want to send it to festivals first.
Okay.
And if you send it to festivals, you shouldn't
Post on
upload it
YouTube.
on YouTube because
Right.
then festivals are like, oh, everyone already could see it, so we don't want to have it anymore.
Right.
So yeah, at some point it's gonna be uploaded, but
Once
gonna-
it's uploaded, let us know and
yeah,
we'll promote it for you.
noise.
All
yeah,
24 of our followers.
That's good.
Hopefully, we'll hit 100 by then.
Well, we'll probably
Hopefully.
have more.
Hopefully we keep it going in the summertime and be able to keep putting out at least one a week.
Yeah.
We'll become Joe Rogan eventually.
Yep,
So,
that's the
yeah.
goal.
That's the goal. Joe Rogan in like 2 years. That's good.
Yeah, Joe, we're coming for you.
Hopefully, we get big enough to get like McGregor on here.
That'd be pretty cool.
Really?
That's your hope.
No, it's not. It's
I feel like in
it's a hope because
some
McGregor
crazy
would,
way
like-
we could get Tyron Woodley.
Because McGregor is like he's big without the UFC as a whole too.
Right.
So having him like just endorse something would get millions of people to do whatever he says.
That's true.
I think we could get Woodley on
I
here,
think we
but
could
you
get
have to
Woodley.
play your cards like crystal perfect.
Yeah, and I think I could, but it would be really, really hard.
Yeah.
I would probably hug him because I love Tyron Woodley.
I haven't seen him in.
Don't
I met him
do
12
that.
years
No,
ago.
not like without permission, but like
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
am,
Just going to him and like,
no, but like,
It's like
no, but like
Did you-
I am a big fan of Tyron Woodley when he was in the UFC.
Did you listen to Riz today? Ozzie Smith was on there.
No, I didn't.
Ozzy was a mystery guest on the phone, and then walked in the room, and Rafe about had a heart attack because that's his hero
Oh,
walking in the room.
I'm gonna have to watch
It was a while
cam
ago.
of it.
I don't remember when it was, but he was promoting his backflip drink.
Oh,
And
okay,
Rafe
yeah.
was like melting with Ozzy in the room.
I would too.
I've met him a couple times.
I haven't.
And he goes, I almost gave you a hug when you walked in. He's like, mine. And he goes, well, come here. And he gives him a hug.
Oh,
And
I'm gonna
Rafe
have
is,
to.
like,
I'm gonna
on
have to
cloud
watch
nine.
the cam footage of
That's
it.
what.
Do you remember the old interns that used to have Courtney or 8 Ball, I think is her name?
Oh,
Eight
wait.
Ball?
I think yeah.
She's doing the Taylor Swift thing
Yeah,
now.
I do.
She was on there, and they were all like, it was
yeah,
all
her-
it was a whole sappy episode.
She panicked when she heard Ozzy was across the hall.
Oh, did
and-
she? Yeah, it was that same episode.
Werner was like, "I'll take you over to meet Ozzy."
It was that
Yeah.
episode. It was that same episode. Do you know what we're talking about at all?
Nope.
That was the drink that they
The
were trying to
Rizzuto
sell on
Show is
opening day.
a radio show we both listen to on The Point, 105.7. We've listened to that for years. I've been listening to that since about the beginning. My dad used to have it on the car when we would go to school.
I really started during COVID.
Okay.
But like I knew about it before.
So
then.
you never listened to like the Prime.
Well, no,
the-
I've gone back
Good show.
since then, but like
When they used to be able to get away with a little bit more. They used to play real or
yeah.
fake. Thanks, Patrico.
COVID's when I started watching, like, listening to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Is when I started, like, getting more in tune with him.
Do you listen to Rogan?
I like listen to some episodes, but I'm not.
They're
like,
long.
Really.
He is a
yeah.
funny motherfucker, though.
Yeah.
Do you watch his stand up?
I did forgot he did stand up. Like, it's overshadowed by his UFC commentary.
Absolutely.
and-
He's the best interviewer in the world.
He's pretty. Yeah.
He's so good.
That's why he does like all like the post fight like
And
interviews.
he's hyped up, and he's like, he just knocked his ass
Yeah.
out in 3 seconds.
My favorite interview is when he's like, Derek, why'd you take your shorts off? And he starts, my balls was hot. And he always says this, I understand. And the interview was just over.
Have you watched much other UFC? Anything else in UFC?
No, I watched it for the first time like the couple of weeks.
300.
Yeah, and it was pretty fun.
No,
Like,
that Holloway fight was just
Holloway and Gaethje.
Is that a top 10 UFC fight of all time?
It's either borderline top 10 or it is top 10.
What's the best ever? It's like the one in 2004 or something.
Robbie Lawler versus
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
the Robbie Lawler fight where the whole canvas is just painted red was amazing. I think he fought Rory McDonald for the second time.
That sounds about right.
And-
that was like 2005 when that happened.
Yeah, and well, I think it was like 2008 or 7.
Same
but,
thing.
But it was like I watched that highlight.
It put
and-
UFC on the map.
Yeah, and after round 4, both fighters' faces are just drenched in blood. The canvas is just bloodied, and I was like, "This is a fucking war." And I was having a blast watching the highlight. I was like maybe 15, and that was on like one.
You were 15 in 2007.
No, I was 15 when they did that.
yeah, wait.
Okay,
The math ain't math.
no, they did the
When you
the,
watched it back.
Yeah, they watched because it was on ESPN's like top 10 moments because I think it streamed on ESPN or something, and
Right.
they had that on. It was like number 2, and I think, and it was just like they just kept fighting, and I don't know. The human body can only endure so much pain, and to see them like standing, like blow for blow after like 4
Yeah.
rounds, it's crazy.
That's insane. Are you a stand-up comedian fan?
Yeah, yeah.
Who's your favorite stand-up comedian?
I think it's probably Ricky Gervais.
Oh, I love
I
him.
really
I was not expecting you to say Ricky Gervais.
or Jimmy Carr.
Who?
Like the Jimmy Carr.
I don't know who that is.
He's a British.
Yeah, they're both
comedian.
British comedians. I really like them both, and they're like both really. They got some really offensive stuff. But it is really like Jimmy Carr is probably a master of one-liners.
Oh,
The
yeah.
offensive stuff's the funniest stuff.
He gets like you can watch offensive one-liners by Jimmy Carr, and you got like 3 or 4 20-minute compilation on YouTube. It is so fun. Like and Ricky Gervais is like I really like his stand-up. I really like his series. Like he wrote The Office and all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Ricky Gervais is my favorite.
Have you seen the American version of The Office?
I see both. Yeah.
Which one's better?
I mean,
Well, Ricky's only has one season, doesn't it?
like Ricky only has one season, but Ricky Gervais he also wrote the American one.
Oh, did he?
Like he also wrote, and I don't think he directed it, but he obviously had something to do with the American one. And he said he just did one season of The Office in the British one because he was like bored of it, so that's why there's no more seasons. But I mean, obviously the American The Office is like
One of the
I think
best
it's
shows
way
ever.
more famous, and it's like
I get annoyed of it. I like it, but I can only take so much of it.
Of what, like The Office?
The Office,
Office,
yeah.
yeah, I really
Steve
like
Carell,
it.
I can take in small doses.
Yeah.
He's funny, but I got burnt out on Steve Carell all at once, and it was like I can't take
Yeah.
him anymore. Like he's like the 40-year-old virgin's hilarious, but
Yeah, I think I watched the British thing like once, and I watched the American like. I watched it more. Like,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
so I remember I was talking. I think it was Olivia in class about we did the Big Brother show for my show.
Mm-hmm.
They have Big Brother in Germany.
They got like Big Brother. Yeah, we got Big Brother Germany.
Is
yeah.
it good?
It is okay. I stopped watching it like 3 or 4 years ago because it was like
Too many. It's too overproduced.
yeah, and it's like I don't know. I didn't really like it. Like they had like some really good seasons 6 years ago, and
Yeah.
the last few years they were like
That's how it is. You watch Big Brother, don't you?
That's like the one reality TV show I have
You watch
not
Survivor?
watched.
So no,
I
No,
haven't heard of Survivor.
my-
you hadn't heard of
because-
Survivor?
Yeah, I
We
mean,
talked-
I heard because you talked about it.
I
But that was
talked
the
about it a
first-
lot in the
yeah,
first couple weeks.
Yeah, but that was the first time when I heard so because we don't have that in Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it started over there.
Really?
Expedition
Did it?
Robinson was what it was called.
What was it called?
Expedition Robinson,
Okay, never heard of.
and it was in
that.
like 1996.
Okay.
And then Mark Burnett got the rights to it over here. I know they have Survivor in a bunch. They have it in Turkey and some places in Europe.
Okay. Yeah, but I never heard of it before.
Really?
I
That's
Like-
I applied for it.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Like Big Brother was the one reality show where I was like, yeah, I would apply for that because I really want to do that. I don't know, like Big Brother seems like a fun show to
What?
do.
I would lose my mind.
The clips, like I've never watched a whole like episode of it,
It's long.
but I think it would be fun.
It's 100 days in a
Yeah.
house with cameras.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you're like in a group with like a few good people, that is fun.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you have like the whole drama thing and all of that, but I feel like it could be nice.
Yeah,
Any
it's
few people would make me want to kill them like halfway through like the 100
yeah.
days.
That's what they
Yeah.
I
want.
would get sick of every single person.
But-
And it could be like the greatest people on the planet, and I would still want to kill
The
them after 3
best
days.
clips I've seen are when they do the celebrity Big
Oh
Brother.
yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, we had
That's
that.
fun.
Chuck Liddell was on that,
Chocolate O.
talking to the mic, but yeah. Every time with him.
Remember-
This is the
no.
fourth show he's been on.
All right, but like recently, I've been seeing like Chuck Liddell in like movies too.
Chuck Liddell's on everything.
yeah,
Every one of those like celebrity edition, Chuck Liddell's on.
I don't know
yeah,
who
his,
that
his
is.
head
I
looks
don't-
like
yeah,
a
I'm
skid
gonna
mark with his
Google him now.
haircut.
What-
He looks like never. Don't repeat that.
It does.
Chuck
I'm
Liddell
sorry.
is an old school MMA fighter. He's a badass.
Oh wait,
His nickname was the
okay.
Iceman.
Yeah,
I know who. Well,
Legendary dude.
he
Think
looks
I-
familiar.
Yeah, there was.
He's been
I
on
was gonna say that.
everything.
He's been in like a
he
lot of
kinda looks
like
familiar, but I don't
cameos.
know.
I think he does cameos.
yeah, he
too.
does. You know who's on like literally every celebrity show?
What?
Is
Right.
Ron Artest.
Oh,
Well, yeah, he has to make up for fighting that fan in like the Mouse at the Palace.
Ron Artest, and he quits every one of them. He was on Celebrity Big Brother, missed his daughter. He quit. He was on the celebrity version of Survivor. Quit. Was scared of the dark.
I was gonna say one guy in Hollywood that has his name on everything is Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
not as much anymore.
Oh no, like
No, I'll still.
it a lot. Like he hosts American Idol. His name is still on the Kardashians.
He's on that.
Well, it's under his production company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he had a production company.
Rewatching South Park, like the earlier seasons, reminds me how much Mel Gibson was involved with like movies in like the early 2000s.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
South Park fan.
But like rewatching it, like almost every other episode was something about Mel Gibson, like The Passion of Christ, Braveheart. They had like something new with him, like almost every season.
Yeah, he did a lot. Yeah.
He's really good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know if we can talk about the thing he did because apparently we can get canceled for that.
No, then let's not
Yeah.
even mention it.
No, it's not like bad. It's something
well,
he made.
moving on. Thank you.
Yeah, better let's not do it. I guess.
We'll talk about it after.
Do you know what it is though?
No, I have no idea. So we're moving on. No,
Moving on.
moving on. What's your favorite movie ever?
My favorite movie ever.
Why is it Grown Ups 2?
It's not. Why should it be that movie?
It's a wonderful movie.
It's like one of, like it's a typical Ben Stiller movie. Like, and not Ben Stiller.
Adam Sandler.
Adam
You said
Sandler.
Ben Stiller.
Why
not
did
in
I
that
say
mo-
Ben?
Ben
Yeah, Adam
Stiller's the
Sandler.
only one not in that movie.
Yeah, and like Adam Sandler, he plays one character,
Yep.
and he got one movie, and he just does the
Does it
same
again,
movie
yeah.
over and over
Okay.
again.
What
But it's
other
fun.
movie
But-
do you get to see Shaquille O'Neal, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, and David Spade beating the crap out of Taylor Lautner?
I mean, I guess there's
Nothing.
not a lot of movies that.
Why is that like the
But-
peak of cinema for you?
Yeah.
Because it is. And this is before I was even a wrestling fan. That I said
That
Stone
has
Cold.
nothing to.
That Stone Cold was in it. What?
Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you know Stone
Yeah.
Cold.
I didn't realize that was Stone Cold in there. I knew Stone.
didn't?
Not until I started watching wrestling. No.
I didn't realize until you said it right now. To be honest,
You know what scene I'm talking about? The bald guy with the hot
yeah, I
dance
think-
instructor wife.
Yeah, but I think I always said my favorite movie is Interstellar because it's just such a good movie.
I've never seen that.
You never saw Interstellar is so good. Like, it's one of the first movies where I walked out of the seminar was like, that's just the greatest thing ever produced. But yeah, I really, really like that movie.
Big guy, what's your favorite movie?
Oh my.
Well, you're the big guy in the room, so you're
Either
6'4".
Saving Private Ryan or Pulp Fiction.
Never seen either one.
It's a good movie.
Saw both of them.
Emily?
Oh, I need to think. I don't have a favorite. Like, I haven't watched a movie in a while.
I watched Happy Gilmore the other day.
Like, okay, that's a good
Happy
movie.
Gilmore's just like a sit around, like, happy fun time movie all
Yeah.
around.
You seem to like this
They're
one.
making a
just like,
second one too.
turn off your
Movies?
brain
Oh,
and
yeah.
watch the movies. That's like
I
your
do.
kind. Just.
Ben, when was the last time you cried during a movie?
I don't think I ever cried during a movie.
I don't.
I don't know if there was. There might have been. Oh, I know when it was. John Coffey gets killed in the Green Mile.
Spoiler.
It's a spoiler, but the part that broke me is when he said, "Don't put that thing over my head. I'm afraid of the dark." I was like, "Oh, you pieces of shit."
It was a good movie too.
I think the closest I've ever been to crying was the movie Iron Claw.
That's such a good
Have
movie.
you saw it?
I've seen
With
it.
Zac Efron, the new one? It's so good.
It's hard to watch at some
It's.
points.
I mean, I know their story pretty good, and I watched it. I got down a wormhole. And I watched like 3 different documentaries. They left a lot out, but the boat scene at the end, where they're all on the boat,
Yeah.
and Carrie meets his little brother that he never met, or his older brother that he never met, and then at the end, when Zac Efron says, "I used to have a bunch of brothers, now I don't have any," to his kids. That was it's.
they're just like.
Do you know anything? Have you heard of this movie?
I heard of it. I never saw it.
Do you know who the Von Erichs are?
No.
They're a very, very famous wrestling family from the 70s.
Mhm.
Fritz and Kevin and Mike and Carrie were like this huge trio of wrestler. They were just, I don't even know how to explain. They were so popular in Texas that they were like, when Mike died, they shut down the schools.
Okay.
He was that big of a deal that they closed the schools down for the day.
Yeah.
Like every school in Texas was shut down that day,
Crazy.
so people could go to that funeral.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how famous the Von Erichs were in Texas.
I didn't know what Iron Claw was about.
It's about the pro wrestling family, the Von Erichs. You would like it. It's
I probably would.
phenomenal movie.
I just knew like, oh, Zac Efron in a new movie. I'm like,
He
okay.
learned how to. Chavo
I
taught him.
want to watch that.
I'm like Zac Efron. Okay, I
You
might
know who
watch
Chavo
it.
Guerrero is?
I don't think so.
You know who Eddie Guerrero is?
I don't think so.
Okay. Chavo taught Zac Efron how to actually wrestle, and they had like a full 10-minute match training for the movie,
Yeah.
and he does it dang good crossbody,
I,
which is like speaking German to you guys when I say
I might need to watch
that wasn't
it.
even intentional. That wasn't intentional. That's always my go-to. That was not intentional at all. That was funny how that worked.
Actually,
I said it. I turned my head. I was
You're
like, "Oh,
wait. I gotta.
I'm going back to the favorite movie.
Yeah.
The one I can watch like on repeat is Crossroads, not the Britney Spears version. She had very bad version.
Britney, bitch."
But it's Britney, bitch. But call back to The Office when Michael Scott did that.
I don't remember
But
that.
Britney bitch.
okay, that's a classic episode. But there's a myth in blues music that one guitarist sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads.
Charlie Daniels.
And
What a scam.
no,
Did
but
he make a deal with the devil?
like the movie's kind of about like
Nobody, nothing. Okay.
but shh,
We have a
But-
woman speaking. Shut up.
true. Don't cut me off.
I'm sorry.
But the whole movie's kind of like him making the deal, and do you know who Ralph Macchio is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Karate Kid.
Yeah, he was in the movie.
He was on Dancing with the Stars.
He does a.
I forgot about
that
that.
should not be his claim to fame.
I
as
said
being
Karate Kid first.
Good. I'm like, don't call him like, oh, I know him from Dancing with the
He
Stars.
danced with that one chick.
Did you
What's her
watch
name?
Dancing with the
Yeah.
Stars, Ben?
No.
And how do you
but-
know he was on there?
Because I've seen the highlights. Because Victor Cruz was on
Victor
there.
Cruz was on there. Heinz Ward won.
Heinz Ward won. I did not know that. All I know was Victor Cruz was on there because he did the salsa.
That
so
show
got his
used. That
attention.
show used to be. I used to watch it with my grandma.
Oh, it used to be great. I
know.
love that
And then
show.
they get JoJo Siwa on there.
Yeah,
That
which
dude from Fresh Prince of Bel Air was on
Okay.
there too.
Carlton won.
Yeah.
Alfonso.
That's
Yeah, he
his
was
name.
good. My favorite ever on there was shoot, what was his name?
the guy from Shark Tank was on there.
Mark. No.
No,
Mark.
it was a
Mr.
guy with-
Wonderful.
Him, but the guy with the brown hair, he was on it.
Damon John.
Mr. Wonderful.
No,
Mr.
it was the
Wonderful.
other one. I can't think of his name.
I don't know who else was on there. It's Mark,
Okay.
Damon, Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary.
Yeah,
No,
Is
that's
that his
Mr.
name?
Wonderful.
yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to
Wasn't
Google
like
him
Aaron
now.
Rodgers
I'm gonna
tied to
Hang
that or
on.
something?
Shark
I
Tank.
swear, like someone
On what, Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever
I
on there.
swear
You know
some-
Chris Jericho was on there?
he was.
Yeah.
Does not seem like the type.
The thing, going back to JoJo Siwa, she should not have been on that show.
Never.
No, she's a professional dancer.
Yeah.
Dance
well,
moms.
Okay, if you watch her Karma TikToks, she does not look professional in those. I'm
She
sorry.
is, though.
Technically, she is,
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, she
You know who
should-
else was on that
She
season?
shouldn't be on it.
I met a guy that was on that season. The Miz.
No way.
Yeah, I met the Miz. How we got down to Dancing with the Stars, I don't really know.
Well, I mean, JoJo, I feel like wouldn't have gone anywhere if she didn't explode on Dance Moms.
None of them would.
Sorry.
But Dance Moms, she either got popular for being terrible and getting bitched at by Abby, or she was just actually good. I don't know which one was which.
I just started Dance Moms.
You ever watch Dance
And-
Moms?
Oh,
Funniest thing
Yeah.
ever.
I love it.
No.
I love
The
it.
drama with the moms is amazing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm
I
on
asked this.
season 1.
You speak German and English fluently, correct?
I'm trying English fluently, but yeah.
You're doing pretty good. You're doing a podcast in English.
You're doing a great job. I will
you're
say.
doing better than Ben is.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, this is a guy on Shark Tank I'm talking about.
Oh,
Who's that guy?
What's
His
name?
name's Robert, but I'm not even gonna try that.
Yeah, I know you're
last
talking
name.
about Robert.
That one.
Did you have to learn
Robert-
English to come here?
Perzhavec.
So we start learning English in like second grade.
Oh, really?
usually. So yeah, we have it from second grade, and we have to have it to like 12th grade. So yeah, we learn it for like 10 years, but we learn like British English. So
So the
that's-
weird English.
Yeah, so we learned that, and then I went to Australia to just like get to know more English, and it was pretty good. And then yeah, I'm just trying to speak, and obviously with like the internet and everything, like a lot of stuff. I watch like a lot of English stuff, so that's kind of nice. And I'm trying to get better with the language because
You're pretty good at it. Like I said,
can-
better than Ben speaks it.
Thank you. That's great.
Fuck off.
Because obviously, like in film, like America is the biggest, probably the biggest film producing land. Maybe India with like the whole Bollywood thing is up. there
Bollywood
too.
is huge.
Like Bollywood is really huge, but yeah, film. I feel like you need to know English if you want to make it big in film. So yeah.
Okay. When you watch a movie or TV show, do you watch in English or German?
I watch it in English if that's like the original language.
Okay.
If it's like not the original, then there's no point to watching in English, I think. But and I also feel like I started some shows in German, and then I can watch the English original because the voices sound so weird. Because I started it with different voices, so I can change
Right.
it now. But yeah, I try to watch all the English stuff in English. Yeah.
This is gonna sound like a weird question, but it's not. When you're thinking, what language do you think in?
It is not a weird question. It's like in Germany, I obviously think in German, but
Right.
here, like after I think 1.5 or I feel like after 1 or 2 months, I started thinking in like a weird mix of German and English because it is weird. Like sometimes I just know the English word and don't know how to translate it into German, which is weird because it's my first.
Right.
And then I have German words and I don't know the English word for that one. So I'm thinking in like a weird mix from German and English words. It's like but it's I'm thinking a lot in English and like that's another thing like dreaming in English that's real. Like I dream. That's
one of them.
Yeah, one of them. Like that happens in English now too. Like it's getting to me. I think.
Well, actually, I had a question. When you first like started like learning English like more like consistently, would you ever just like be talking in German to someone and then an English word would like slip into what you were saying?
Yeah, that and like in German we use a lot of English words in like just our normal German conversations. Because I think because of the whole internet thing and just internationally thingy, like my generation and the generation after me, they're like it's a weird German English mix when we talk because we just use a lot of English words in our German conversations. So and I feel like some of the English words we just use it in a way that doesn't make sense for English speaking people, but we just kind of use it in German because it sounds good for German people, but that's pretty fun.
What did you say when you walked in the room and you said nice German word?
I was doing my scratch off. I said scheiss.
He said shit. Yeah,
that's what I thought it was.
Hey man, you can never be too certain.
Yeah,
I don't know. What did you learn the cuss words first in English?
I don't think so because
all right,
let's teach him.
We started in second grade. I don't think
that's an off-the-show thing. We'll teach him.
That's after
we'll teach him the basics. All right.
After the show, we can do that.
So we'll go through the alphabet with you, all right? And you're gonna we'll get you a word for each letter.
One word. Okay, no.
We'll be here for a while. That's a lot of words.
No, it's not. We can figure it out really quickly. We'll skip over the common ones.
Okay, what's the one for X?
That's.
You might want to cut this. Anything that has a neo pronoun.
Why? Why?
Because he asked.
You're worse than Casey.
No, I am not. I don't say half the things Casey does.
I swear he said every. Never mind. You get offended easily?
I don't think so.
He politely asked, and I gave him what I thought.
I told Casey to get it all out, and I swear he said every racial slur possible.
Well.
For half an hour. He went down, at least half an hour. He went down the line, every single one of them.
No, he said, "Get it." All I hear is, and I was like, "Oh God, it's starting."
And he's a truck driver, so he hates everything. And all the people, anytime, never mind.
Would he would we get in trouble for calling Chicago Chirac or no?
No, he did it on the last episode.
Well, I didn't know if that's something that I could or could not like.
I would rather you not, but I'm not gonna cut it.
Okay. Well,
he calls it Chirac because
you cut it.
No, he
I told you to cut it.
I edited this.
It was like, wait.
I paid you.
So I'm sorry about the.
You paid me $1.
So I'm sorry about the letter X. I'm sorry.
I don't care. I just don't want it on a podcast.
Yeah, I know, but that's.
He calls it Chirac because there's more murders in Iraq or murders in Chicago than Iraq.
Isn't St. Louis like the murder capital?
Yeah.
Or is it Detroit now?
Yeah, that was the first.
Well, no, actually, it might be Memphis.
You been to East Side yet?
I don't think so.
Don't go. Don't. Never go.
Take him to the strip club?
No, there's strippers just walking around downtown St. Louis. He does not have to go to the East Side.
You can get that in downtown.
They have strip clubs in Germany?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna pick up from here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do they have strip clubs in Germany?
Yeah. That's a great way to pick up. Like the famous city for that is probably Hamburg because they got like a street there with like a lot of strip clubs there. So they got like an official street where all of the strip clubs in the city are.
They have 4 in East Side on like within a mile of each other.
Yeah, but like you can also go to East Side and you'll see like
shot.
hookers like as soon as you get over the bridge, there'll be hookers there.
You might.
But like if you go at nighttime, my friend almost got ran off the road. Like, and he just crossed over to East St. Louis and he almost got ran off the road. Like
it's bad over there. It's really bad.
Yeah, that was like I googled St. Louis before I came here, and that was like the first page was just
murders.
like how many like criminals, murders.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of like
that's
the
a nice
murders
city.
that happen here or well, more often than not, if you're going to like downtown St. Louis, a lot of the murders are the homeless people just like
shooting each other.
Yeah, shooting each other for like a spot under the bridge, or like they want like a bicycle. If a homeless guy has that, they got nothing to lose in their mind, so they'll just go at it.
They think jail will be better.
Yeah, but so you don't know anything a lot about like St. Louis location wise.
Oh, really?
But have you heard of like the Fabulous Fox Theater?
No.
You should check it out. It's really beautiful.
It's a nice theater.
If you go like maybe 2 blocks north of that, you'll hit where like the neighborhoods are, and that's where you want to stay away from.
Yeah, it's not far from there.
It's not far from there.
I haven't been to the Fox, but I've been to
the Fox is a
Grandel.
very good area, but you go up like 2 blocks, and that's when you hit problems. If you stay in between the Fabulous Fox and then down like 4 blocks is SLU, which is St. Louis University, you'd be okay in that little square kind of area. There's not a lot of bad things that happen.
It's like down by Shafix. If you get lost down there, you're in trouble.
Yeah, but like if you stay in SLU University or even Harrison Stowe State, you're fine. But if the minute you go and you find like houses is the minute shootings happen outside like the doors.
I was walking around by Shafix at like 1 o'clock in the morning the other day going home, which is
not smart, but you know.
I was with a group of people.
Well, you know,
I had to get home.
Like I mean, you did what you had to do. All right,
I met Tony Khan.
You see, there you go. You made it.
Get to meet Tony Khan, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
can't complain about meeting Tony Khan. Well, his microphone's falling apart over here.
Mm-hmm. That's my microphone usually.
Well, yeah, because you don't have the headphones. This is my seat over here, but you fools have been taking it.
Also, I'm gonna show him the Missourian way to give directions. All right.
Oh God.
Real quick. So my friend, I went to that concert, Ailstorm at the Red Flag.
Okay.
And my friend texts me and says, "Where is parking at?" So I took a picture of the Red Flag map, and this is what I sent him.
Somewhere over there.
I said it's somewhere in that circle. I circled.
It's just Google Maps with a red
with
circle.
a red
I've
circle
never
on
done
it.
that before.
And I said it's somewhere in this red circle right here, and he did not find it. He parked over on Locust Street. I haven't examined Locust Street enough to know if it's like bad, but it looked a lot better than Google Maps portrayed it to be.
That's good.
But St. Louis is not getting better though, so I wouldn't hold my breath on like that particular area.
Yeah, but the whole shooting thing, like that was my first weekend here. Like my roommate is pretty cool. Like I got really lucky with my roommate, and the first weekend I spent at his house. And one of the first conversation that he had with his brother in the car that we drove to was like, "Yeah, I think I'm thinking about getting like a new gun." I was like, "Wait, what? You can like it's really hard to get a gun in Germany.
It's
like you
really
have to be
easy to get a gun.
policeman or whatever." And here he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go to that website, and the website is called Grab a Gun." And I was like, why do you have a website that's just called like it's not possible for me to get a weapon legally in Germany, and here you got a website that's called Grab a Gun. I was like, okay, that's
there's more guns than people in America.
What you gotta also look at though is, I went to a Blues game last year and I saw a homeless guy get shot. Like he actually got shot and he died
In front of you?
No, I was in the car and this was like a block away from Enterprise.
Okay, you heard the gunshot?
No, I saw him get shot. Like he said some bad comments to these kids, and the kids beat him and then shot him and ran. And I called my mom about it, trying to get like consoled about it. And she just said that's literally what it's like down there every day. She watched a gang shootout happen from her post office.
Jesus.
And it's not like the post office where they deliver mail. She was actually like a manager, at like this Northrop Grumman post office, which is like a government contract. But she's like, I would see violence happen every day outside my window, and there's nothing we could do about it. Every time there's like a shooting, building goes on lockdown. Stabbing like a mile away, building goes on lockdown. And I'm just thinking, how can you be comfortable living in like that area if you have to go on lockdown every 5 minutes and like you have like someone dying every 5 minutes?
Did you hear about the hostage situation on Main Street?
I don't think so. No.
Like 2 weeks ago.
I'm surprised you haven't talked about that on like a podcast episode yet. I think that'd be important since we're like right next to it.
Yeah, it didn't come up. I don't know much about it, but some guy was holding somebody hostage in the parking garage. I think it was by Q.
I think it was by Q actually.
The City Hall's right over there.
Yeah, it was like a.
You know what Q is?
Yeah.
They were going to like. Well, actually, they were meeting for like a court case.
I wanted to go there, but never had like I don't know.
The guy got mad and was like, "I'm gonna, hold you hostage." And they don't know. I don't know if they ever said if he had a gun or not, because he might have just said it to like buy time. But
I don't think anything else came out about it besides
It was his
hostage
wife, wasn't it?
situation.
It was his wife because they were going like a court like dispute, and I think it was like a divorce case, which is what started the whole "I'm going to take you hostage."
It's insane. I remember I was sitting in class and I heard the police cars go by.
Oh yeah.
I was in class and I just popped on Fizz and it said, "What the hell's happening on Main Street?" I was like, "Wait, what do you mean? What's happening on Main
I was
Street?"
out of class and I live by the highway.
Yeah.
So like I hear sirens every day, but it was more than usual. I'm like,
There was a lot. We were starting to wonder what was happening.
yeah, I was like, this isn't.
Well, even if you didn't know what was
normal.
happening, you knew something was up when we got an email about it saying
Yeah.
something's happening on Main Street, and everyone's like, "What the hell?"
I got a text about it.
I got like my email. I was like,
Did you guys get that?
"That's lovely."
Maybe.
He said maybe.
I don't know.
Are you a bad student? Do you not check your email?
I'm trying to, but I did get a lot of emails.
Teachers here like to send
Like
email
one
like
of the
spam.
first emails I got to my Linwood account was like, "We had a shooting like 2 miles away." I was like, "Yeah, that's great, nice."
I remember
Oh,
that.
I remember that.
like-
That was at the park for like a drug, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I knew a guy in high school that got killed in the
Well, when
drug
you're
deal.
in St. Charles, you know, we kind of just like brush over it because St. Louis is right across the river. We kinda just,
Anywhere
like-
in Missouri, we brush over it.
except unless you live in like Wentzville and O'Fallon, because that's like quiet area.
Eureka.
Eureka's also
Yep.
Wildwood's pretty quiet too. Chesterfield's like abnormally. You ever been to Baldwin?
Yes, I've been to
That's like
Baldwin.
the- that's
Baldwin's
like-
15 minutes from me. Of
That's
course
like,
I've been to
that's, like,
Baldwin.
that's like the quietest like city in St. Louis County. Apparently,
My grandparents live in Baldwin. I've been in Baldwin a million times.
That's how you know Baldwin's safe. Then.
That's the closest Target to Eureka.
Oh boy.
I don't go to Target, but
What
actually I buy my soap from Target.
kind of soap do you use?
I don't know.
Man Squatch.
No.
No.
Target brand.
Pert.
I don't know what it's called. I think it's C something. I don't know.
I have no idea what that is. So never
Yeah.
mind.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What kind of soap I use is not important.
I was about to like, I'm about to like Dove, Irish Spring, stuff like that.
Probably, yeah.
Like the basics.
The basics.
I use Old Spice myself.
In case I'm yawning. Weird. I don't know. I'm wide awake. Just can't
You need a Coca-Cola.
You need.
It tastes terrible.
He's got Pepsi
You got.
in
Yeah,
his
and he
cup.
said it.
I love
It does.
What's crazy is when Lindenwood got sponsored by Pepsi, I didn't notice how much Pepsi was everywhere here.
There's a lot of Pepsi here.
Like our football field has like a Pepsi sign underneath like the giant billboard. All of our cups say Pepsi. There's a Pepsi sign on Spellman. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this is where we get all of our money from. But then again, I think we lose all our money the second we get it.
Just in here, out there, just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Yeah,
room
a little bit.
alone we're in, stuff costs several $1,000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Like if I broke this mic, hypothetically, well, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna break it. Casey broke it. All right. How much would he pay for the new
$600.
mic?
I
Jeez.
think the mic is pretty. I don't. Yeah.
It's not
It-
$600
this
for the
is
stand
like-
and everything.
Well, this is like top of the. Isn't it like top of the line, or is it like almost near there?
It's good stuff. It's not the very best, but it's good stuff.
It's not like Joe Rogan good, but
No,
No.
no. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, this stuff was all put in the summertime.
that stuff just looks like
But yeah,
Casey
that's-
would just like nitpick
that's
it.
not expensive. Like
No.
I played the drums and I had like in my house we got the whole wall,
Like,
whole wall out of
You
it.
can buy that
So
on
that's pretty-
Amazon
yeah.
for like $20.
yeah. What?
This is like unrelated, but I'm
Draft.
watching drafts on my phone, and the Dolphins are 21st, and the Packers are 25, and the player I want, Cooper DeJean, is still available,
Okay.
and I'm praying that he falls because I want the white cornerback.
The white cornerback.
He's like the first white corner that would be in the NFL since 2002, and Wisconsin just feels like the place for him.
That fits, yeah.
Wait, so has Xavier Worthy been picked
He has
up?
not been taken.
Oh my God, Chiefs! I am
Well,
praying.
you guys don't need a receiver. You guys need
Yes,
to.
they do.
They need.
We do.
You guys need to help Creed Humphrey
What
before he
receiver
requests a
they
trade.
have?
No.
Y'all want to sign Juju?
Hell
He was
no.
good when he was here. When he was there, Rasheem's in jail.
Or she is in jail.
Yeah.
KT can't catch.
Well, I'm just praying that the Jaguars mess it up like they always do, and then Dallas is going to take a tackle, and then Cooper
Tony,
DeJean
save the
should be-
team.
Packers, get the white corner, please. Really complete the Wisconsin look.
The Jaguars were good for like a week.
They were
That
good.
game against San Diego last
That was
year.
crazy.
They were down, Max. They were down 33-0.
30-0 actually.
30-0 and won 33-30.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
That's a
insane.
big score.
Put that in soccer terms for him.
4
I
to
feel like
nothing.
that's like
4 or 5-0.
Yeah, I feel like that's like
Messi
6-0.
down 3-0, and then he scores 4 goals. There you go.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And Trevor Lawrence got hot.
Trevor Lawrence started acting like. I remember when he got drafted, all the teams that put him in like girls' clothing because his hair was so long was like funny. But he was also the highest prospect, I think, of all time.
Which did he go to LSU or Clemson?
Clemson.
Okay.
No, because Burrow was LSU.
He went to
Okay.
Clemson.
I get them confused.
Both pretty boys.
Oh yeah. So we
Well,
got the female quarterback and Macaulay Culkin.
He does look Macaulay Culkin.
I know that's.
Were you in here when I played the guy that I'm Macaulay Culkin myself?
I did not. I was
What?
not here for that. But now that I'm gonna
The bees.
You're gonna need to
I'll
show
play
me
it.
that.
since I'm gonna be a regular, apparently I have to get more in tune with what you start to play when I'm not here.
You were here when I played. You
Oh,
had
was it?
headphones in.
I don't remember.
Was this when
that.
Casey was yapping in my ear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he played that one song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to keep going with that. All right, food.
Are we gonna play that fun little game now?
What game?
The
Blind rank?
blind rank game.
Oh, yeah. Well, how much St. Louis? This segment's called Taste of 3 and 4. Thanks, Dan, for the name. Thank you, buddy.
Well, actually, I had an idea for that you could switch it up with. Instead of going with like the same numbers, you could throw like one of the better ones like earlier and see if it messes him up.
Good. How much St. Louis food have you had?
What do you mean with like St. Louis food? Like
Well, there are some foods that are like,
Only here.
yeah, only in St. Louis, or they're from St. Louis, so they're like considered St. Louis type
Like
foods.
these.
yeah.
Like
I mean, I
like
haven't
those
had these
Emo's
before.
pizzas only in like St. Louis
Yeah,
area.
I had Emo's Pizzeria.
You had toasted ravioli?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever had baby back ribs, like St. Louis style ribs? You have to try those. Sometime they are like worth it. I can't confirm.
All right, so we're going to play this little blind ranking game. I'm going to give you a couple St. Louis foods.
Okay.
And if you haven't had them, we'll adjust.
Okay.
All right, we'll start with toasted ravioli. 1 through 5.
I really, really like toasted raviolis.
Good answer.
It's
Good
quality.
man.
Like
Good man. You know what's weird? I like them with cheese in it. Have you had the cheese
I
ones?
Yeah.
have actually. and
They're
they
better.
Well,
So here's what you do. You make a box of meat. You make a box of cheese. You mix them up. You eat half for lunch, half for dinner.
What?
no. So
Yeah.
when,
The face you made right
you are very like
I
good.
can eat.
I come up with like these food and creations, and I love hearing them. I genuinely do. Like they really like make me just go.
Here's another one for you.
"Damn."
You want a good sandwich? Thanksgiving turkey. You know that big turkey
Yes.
breast? It's amazing.
Yes.
Put Rotel on it.
I swear to God.
It change your life.
I'm gonna have to try that.
It'll change your life.
You better write those down.
I don't need to. I have his number and his Snapchat. That's all I,
I didn't know
need.
you had my number.
He'll just send me like one turkey with whatever he said.
I didn't know he had my
2,
number.
Just text recipes.
Yeah, I don't know how to cook.
You're okay. In quotes, recipes.
Yeah, I just mix this up.
What you
Here's
can buy
what's
from
good.
Spellman
Have you
and
been
then
to
just-
High Point Burger Place?
No,
ever?
not yet.
They had, I don't know, it was a take on shepherd's pie. It was called,
Well, it already sounds tasty. I love shepherd's pie.
it was like shepherd's high or something.
Ooh.
And it was a burger
Does it
with
got wheat in
mashed
it?
potatoes and gravy and corn. Amazing.
That just sounds good.
I had 3 of them
What?
over the course of a week.
Okay,
This is-
I thought you
Where-
meant like
where is this
3
at?
in a
Too bad.
day.
Can you like tell me
It's,
where this is
it's
at?
like a weekly special
High
at High
Point.
Point.
Where's High Point at? Like, just give me like
There's one by the factory.
factor. Okay.
There's one downtown.
What was that place we went to for opening day? Like that pizza place.
Oh,
I don't know what
it
it
was like
but
Katie's
They
pasta.
I got like this pepperoni pizza about like this big. And they-
Okay, it was bigger than
like
that.
that big maybe, and they put honey on it. And I swear to God, I thought it was a little weird that they put honey
Yeah.
on it, but it was actually like one of the best pizzas I've ever had.
Really?
It was amazing, and I was like, gonna let her try the soup I got, but it was kind of gone after like a
Oh,
minute.
he ate it in
It
like
was so good.
10 minutes.
Ben doesn't share food.
I asked her if she wanted some, and she didn't. She said no at first until later when we're sitting in the game. She's like, "That did look really good," and I was like, "Oh, you should."
I
have
can
said
say
something.
it looks good. It doesn't mean I want it.
Benjamin
though.
does not share food.
I don't need to share food with you.
Everybody shares food with me.
Oh yeah, Mister. I got biscuits and gravy, a whole all-star special, and a chocolate chip waffle at Waffle House, and ate all of it.
Damn straight.
No, he didn't eat all of it.
Oh,
Casey
you
had
shared with
biscuit.
Casey, who also had a hash brown bowl smothered in gravy. That's how we know
And
we're in America.
jalapeno.
America, baby.
No, you know you're in
Have you been to
America when
Waffle
I can
House?
go to Schnucks and buy a whole gallon jar.
Do we need to
of
take
syrup.
him to Waffle House before?
Yes, we need to.
Do you,
take
do you have Waffle House in Germany?
No.
Are you open to going to Waffle House late
Yeah, let's
tonight?
go.
Okay, you
Tonight?
guys. He's never been.
All
I'm
right,
down.
He moves to Germany in a week.
we can't fuck around a lot. I got a bio test tomorrow at 8 a.m. So we can't fuck around like we did on Tuesday, but we can.
Well,
definitely.
I don't even think we haven't even got to the good stuff yet.
I mean,
The
we
good
have like
stuff. We're on the
have
food segment.
the amount of content we just got like this last hour
That's
has
true.
been good. Also,
okay.
I'm gonna backtrack real quick. Can I say it or no about what you were texting me about?
No.
No.
I'm gonna have to cut this.
I can't clear the. Okay, I want to.
No.
I want to clear the air. Like cut this.
Okay.
But the Mel Gibson thing I was talking about
Yeah.
was the Sound of Freedom.
I don't know what that is.
He made a documentary about sex trafficking in the Hollywood ring,
Oh,
and I said we could get canceled for it because movie theaters and like other people tried canceling for spreading information like that.
is it true?
That the Hollywood sex ring.
Yeah.
That's all true.
Do you know much about that? The Hollywood sex ring.
I mean, I heard about it. Yeah.
But like, I just wanted to clear the air because she sent me something that I didn't even know existed, and I was like, that is not what I was referring to.
Oh, it was like anti-Semitic.
No.
yeah, that was
Views.
what I
That's
thought
what
about
I
that.
thought.
Yeah,
That's,
thought
no,
about
I was
that.
talking like the Sound of Freedom that like
No.
started
No.
controversy everywhere, but I thought it was something that needed to be discussed.
Yeah.
Because it also had ties with Epstein Island, which is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
No, I thought about the anti-Semitic thing.
Yeah, that's what I
I,
thought.
I completely forgot that existed. I was more going off of like what like Hollywood and all of them would have thought about it. My bad on that. I'm sorry.
All right,
we
back
can,
to
we can go back to my ranking.
yeah. So where you put toaster ravioli?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm tempted to put it on number 1, but I'm just gonna put it on number 2. For now,
Ooh, that's a
Pretty
bold move.
move right
because
there.
I really like that.
It's not a bad move, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that would disagree with you putting it at 2.
Yeah. So you've never had gooey butter.
No.
Okay, so we'll take off those two. Now we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Record it. Oh, you have your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works too. You can send it to me. Emo style pizza with the
That
Provel
was
cheese.
really good.
You like it?
I like it.
I knew I liked you, Max.
But I think like overall, I'm gonna put it not over toasted raviolis, to be honest,
Okay.
because I really like
respect that.
like the idea of toasted raviolis. So I'm gonna put it on 3.
Okay. You're gonna regret not putting toasted ravioli one.
Yeah, probably.
The other one we go with is pork steak. Have you had pork steak?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Have you had Gus's pretzels?
Yes.
Okay. Where would you put that?
They were okay. They were okay. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna regret not putting toasted ravioli on 1.
So I'm gonna give you one more
I'm
after
gonna,
this.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the pretzels on 4.
Have you had Ted Drew's?
No.
I think what else is St. Louis that you might have had. You haven't had gooey butter. You haven't had pork steak. Those are usually the big ones we do.
I'm trying to think.
So I'm gonna put like it's not St. Louis. It's just American.
I mean, could we do? I mean, you are from Germany, so we could do like a classic American.
Which is
What's like a fast food chain that's not like?
what? You mute him.
What if we made him rank beers instead?
I mean, how many American beers have you had?
I
Well, like
I
it's
had
like
a
beer in
few.
general,
Yeah,
like-
but I had a few beers.
like Youngling, Bud Select.
I
Okay.
had Youngling. I had. Bud
Okay. Yeah,
Light,
let's do that instead.
I
All right. So toasted ravioli is one. Really.
Yeah, toasted. Yeah, that was really good, and like the idea to just fry raviolis. That's
Yeah.
great. That's
I gotta take that home.
yeah, like that.
And home
Definitely
and make
should,
them
like-
homemade.
And I need to find a way to import Costco cookies to Germany because these like I
Costco
don't-
does have.
You thought
Costco,
Costco's good. If you go to Sam's Club, get their big ass platter.
Okay,
oh,
I
their
don't-
cake. Their cake is
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
but like the
their
Costco cookies, like these are the best.
Have you
Cookies
ever
I've
had like their
had.
$1.50 hot dog?
You haven't had this
No.
yet.
Oh.
Hey, hot dogs in Germany that good?
It's
Their
okay.
wieners?
It's okay.
You were waiting on that.
I was.
That's your, I mean, that is his
I mean,
last name.
Aren't they called wieners in Germany? Like, are they called-
Yeah, like
yeah.
the sausage she put in there. It's called like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Isn't it Wiener?
it's like Wiener.
Wiener
yeah.
Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel is delicious.
I know they are.
It's really
Yeah,
just
I
breaded
mean, that's
chicken. Is all it
Austrian,
is,
yeah.
but it's good.
Sorry.
You got the corner.
What?
You got the corner. You
No,
want.
the Eagles took the top corner, which means Cooper DeJean should fall to the Packers.
They need a center in Philly,
They do, but they took a corner from wherever Toledo is.
Ohio.
Oh, Toledo. Oh no.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what have you ranked beers? You talked about Bud Light. We'll start with that one.
Okay. Bud Light is solid. Was my favorite one. Was solid. So I'm gonna put it on 3.
About Coors. Have you had Coors?
No.
Let's do Youngling then.
Youngling, I think it's better than Bud Light.
All right.
So I'm gonna put it on 2.
About that mango cart that you had?
That mango, that was my favorite one. So I'm gonna put that on 1.
You ever had Avalanche Ale?
Yeah.
What?
It's called Avalanche
That's-
Amber Ale.
Yeah, I think Avalanche something I had. So I think it should be that one then. It was. I think I didn't really like. So I'm gonna put that on 5.
Ooh.
About Miller. Have you had Miller?
No.
Guinness.
Guinness is good.
Never had Guinness.
I like Guinness.
I had Guinness, but Guinness should have been my 5 now.
Oh,
Because I really
okay.
don't like Guinness, but now Guinness is my 4.
About Stella. You had Stella?
I think I had my 1, 2, 5, but
that was 5.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had 5.
I had 5. No, 1 is mango for me. Then 2 was the Yingling, 3 Bud Light, then 4 Guinness and 5 the Avalanche. But
You would switch 4 and 5?
I would switch 4 and 5. I
What's
really
your-
don't like Guinness.
What's your favorite beer you've ever had?
That's a good question.
This would be a good answer.
What's my
Bush Apple?
favorite? I mean, it's not an American beer.
You ever had Bush Apple?
No.
Apparently it's really good. I've never had it. It's like discontinued, but it was like Bush. You know Bush?
Yeah.
It was like apple flavored Bush.
Okay.
I tell you, it does sound pretty good.
It does.
That sounds good.
Bush
yeah.
peach is disgusting.
Yeah, agreed.
That might just be, have you ever had peach schnapps?
Yeah.
I hate peach schnapps.
Do you know what I always
I
wanted to try?
think it's funny that
Off
schnapps
topic, I'll wait.
like that's the German word. That's
What? Schnapps?
yeah, schnapps. That's
I
like the
hate
German-
peach. So
I think it's okay. There's worse you can have, but
Peach.
I've heard people on campus rave about something called Angry Orchard,
yeah,
and they said it's apple cider, but it's apparently like really good.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
I mean cider. I like cider. Cider is nice.
Cider is
Cider,
good.
alcoholic cider.
Yeah, and apparently it's like
It tastes way better than beer.
yeah.
I haven't.
It
haven't had Angry Orchard, but I've had-
I've heard like the
fruity,
Angry
so-
Orchard brand is like heavy is like the number one like brand for cider that's alcoholic.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know Angry Orchard.
So they also do like I think they do like other ciders too. I
I'm
can't
gonna be
name
honest,
them,
I didn't
but
know
they know they do.
there's unalcoholic cider. I thought cider is automatically alcoholic.
What? You've never heard of like just apple cider, like without booze in it?
no,
Oh,
I
apple
thought-
cider is like hits, like just like plain apple cider, just like
I've never
like
had
a
it.
family friendly drink is
haven't?
pretty good.
Okay.
No.
Crazy. I thought cider. Is
It's like it's refreshing. Like
So they do things right in Germany. They spike everything over there, huh?
hey, I mean they're drinking at 16, so I mean
yeah.
There are a lot of alcoholics in Germany. Since you can drink at 16,
Actually, I don't.
or
think
is it
so, to be
probably
honest.
not because you can drink at 16?
Yeah.
I don't think there is. I obviously I don't have like a statistic or something, but I don't think there are like a lot of alcoholics in Germany. It's like
There's a lot here.
there's a lot here, but also we're on a college campus.
I don't mean here. I mean
No, like
it's in
in
general?
America.
Hey, well look at the
in
bright
this
side.
room. There are a lot of
Yeah.
They all
In this
think I'm
room,
an
how
alcoholic.
many alcoholics?
She thinks I'm an alcoholic, and I'm not.
If you move to America, just know you have like a 50% chance increase of getting a job because your competitor is an alcoholic.
yeah, but I think it's really hard to get a job in America if you're not an American.
Hey, all you need is that little paper that says I am certified to whatever you're majoring in.
For school, yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, oh, well, he's qualified to do what we need him to do. And then,
Yeah, but like I can't work when I have a student visa, so I need a work visa to.
You can't work.
No, I can't work.
I'd lose my mind not having a job.
So with a student visa, I can't work, and I need a work visa to work here. But to get that visa, I need a job. So it's like kind of weird. So you need a job to get the visa, but to get a job, you need the visa.
And the
It's like-
paperwork takes forever to process.
yeah, and that too. And like, if you apply for the work visa, they want to have like your next job on there to like call them or whatever. That's like to have their address. And you need to find a job that are willing to give you the job without knowing if you get the work visa. So that is
Jesus.
that's kind of weird.
Ben, you got something on your mind over there, buddy? I'm just waiting. Oh, okay.
He's panicking about the
I'm
draft.
I see
panicking
that.
because I want Cooper DeJean so bad.
You see him? You saw him over. He's like losing his
Yeah.
mind. Over. He's like, ooh.
It's because I just looked at the Jaguars' needs and corners number 2.
Ooh.
And I'm like, but there's also a receiver available. I think they'd take. But
Why are you a Jaguars fan? No.
I'm not. I don't want them taking DeJean.
Oh.
So I'm like trying to look at any other possible pick they could make that would not be Cooper DeJean.
Mr. Khan, save the day.
Please, they are 2 picks away.
I don't know if you watch. I know you're getting into wrestling now. Tony Khan took his first bump on TV on AEW last night.
Someone hit him?
Well, on the show. Like it was a storyline.
Well, yeah.
But the Bucks hit him with the TK the TK driver. You know what a pile driver is?
Yeah.
You know the one the Undertaker does with the tombstone. You know what I'm talking about at all?
I don't think so.
You know the Undertaker?
Yeah.
You know when he holds the guy like this and drops to his knees?
Mm-hmm.
It's a tombstone pile driver. Well, the Bucks in AEW, Nick holds him. Matt holds him. Nick goes up on the top rope, does a front flip into him, and pile drives him. It was the safest looking pile driver I have ever seen.
Why did they do that to him?
Storyline. I don't know. They're beating up the boss.
Now
They
I'm
did
going
it
to
for
have
the
to watch
war.
it.
I don't know I wasn't watching it. I just saw the clip on Reddit this morning.
Okay.
But Okada was out there. Jack Perry hit him something. But it was, well, you know, the Undertaker does it. He drops straight to both knees. And sometimes he jumps and he gets power behind it. Some of them jump and spin. This one, Matt went down before Nick even touched him. Matt went down on a knee and then slowly went to the other one and laid him down. Like Tony was not taking a bump.
God.
It was comical. It was like Kane tombstoning Linda McMahon, where he just holds her the whole time and then just lays her down, but safer. Have you seen that clip?
No.
Have you seen this?
No.
We're gonna find this real quick.
Oh God. We gotta get back to food.
We will after
We're
this.
getting so distracted.
I'm looking at these cookies for the last
Max
2
wants
hours.
to eat. I do too.
Let me show you this clip real quick. You get them?
Okay.
No, Dallas. We're 1 pick away, and right now Dallas is picking, and I don't know what Dallas is gonna do. They're a fucking weird team.
Man, your F talent
you're
is
up
going
high
up.
today.
I'm stressed, dude. The draft, it gets me wired every year, and the Packers have sucked at picking players, and now they actually have a chance to do something
Jordan Love
productive.
was a good pick.
Yeah, but you know who didn't like the pick at the time?
Aaron Rodgers.
No, me, because we had Aaron Rodgers. I hated it even more when he won 2
buddy.
MVPs.
Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Where is it? Is Linda on? No? Oh, yeah. Is he gonna show it?
The Wi-Fi is terrible
here it is.
down here.
Watch this. He's gonna choke slam her. He says no.
Why is he doing that to an old woman?
It's Vince's wife.
That's terrible.
It's Vinnie Mac's wife.
And now Kane is the mayor
Look at this. Do you see how high he had her up?
of a town
Look at
in
this.
Tennessee.
He is. He's the mayor in Knox County, Tennessee. Watch this. He's yelling at Linda.
Also, that video.
Picks her up one-handed. Look how high he's got her. He slowly put her down.
That video, he doesn't have a mask on.
Yeah, he didn't always wear a mask.
Mask on.
All right, so
Yeah, let's try.
start recording. Or you want my phone?
Okay.
Just use it on mine. It'll be easier.
I got mine out.
Yeah, but then you got to send it to me. Just use mine.
Oh my God. Make it difficult.
All right, Max.
Yeah, let's go.
Now, same thing I told George. If you make a mess, they're gonna kill me down here.
Okay, so I should make a mess then, yeah?
No, you like me. So this is Max Gebhardt's first time ever trying gooey butter cookies. Go ahead and eat over the thing so you don't spill it, and kind of shake that off a little bit because there's so much powdered sugar in there. Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna put. Get the yeah.
What do you think?
That was really good.
Yeah. And these are ones, again, that have been sitting out all day. We bought these at 7 o'clock over at Schnucks.
Man, this is good.
Life-changing, huh? Like I said.
Yeah.
Is it top 5 cookie?
It is.
Yeah, easily.
Easily, yeah.
Maybe
Easily.
top one. I think it's my favorite ever.
It's like I really love the Costco cookies. Like,
Is these better?
that's a good question. They're like, I feel like I could eat more Costco cookies at one time because they're like a lot.
Right.
Like,
That's a lot of sugar
yeah,
in
but
those.
like one Costco cookie against one of these are better. But I could eat more Costco cookies.
Oh, easily.
at one time.
Like
yeah.
the chocolate chip ones from there?
Yeah.
Oh, I could eat 30 of those
Yeah.
because they're small.
Easy. Yeah.
These are fluffy and just,
Man, these are so good.
and you only had one bite of them. the homemade ones, I was telling George, they're way better.
Oh yeah.
My mom's. Maybe I'll get you the recipe for them. You can make the homemade ones.
I can make them, but I can ask my sister to make them.
Do you cook? Are you a good cook?
Nope. I can't do shit, but my sister's really good. So send me it, and then we're gonna have that.
I will do that. They are really good cookies.
Really good.
The other day, you guys had some food in here or something. Y'all left, and there was crumbs just everywhere.
When on Tuesday?
I don't remember when it was. It was a few weeks ago. It was like when we first started coming down here. It wasn't even in here. It was in the other room. And you guys were all eating dinner in there. After I said no food in there, everybody ate down there.
Which room?
The main one.
Oh.
One that we're not allowed to have food in.
We're not technically not allowed to have food anywhere.
In any of them,
here.
but especially that one. There was crumbs everywhere.
Wait, in the actual studio or the couch?
In the studio. Oh, the couch, you guys left crap everywhere the other night. Well, not you.
Oh, I'm gonna let guy throw
Don't
my
look at me right
stuff
now.
away.
It was you.
Oh God, I'm losing my mind.
That was really good.
The only
That
problem
was
is they're
crazy.
extremely messy.
Yeah.
They're extremely messy.
Next time we'll get towels.
Yeah, usually
So
we
we-
do. But I guess we ate the cinnamon stuff in here too.
Well, we did.
Those
have,
were messy too.
We did have the towels for that.
Oh yeah, we did. We had a lot of food in here one day. We like food down here, Max.
Food is nice. I'm all like, food is great.
You're a food guy. On our last episode with Sam Schaefer, we mentioned food, and he goes, "Now you're speaking my language."
Oh yeah.
He was a cool guy. He was really interesting. You should check that one out, that episode out.
Last episode.
Yeah, anybody listening who's made it this far, check out that last episode if you didn't. It's really good. It's a really good story Sam had. I see why.
Was he the kickboxer?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
kickboxer. He's climbing a mountain. He's got some world records, whole bunch of stuff.
Nice.
He has 5 world records, and he said it like it was nothing.
He said his exact words were, "It's a thing I did on a day."
yeah.
That's crazy.
That's like
I
you.
can't
saying,
top that.
You were close. You're like, yeah, I was nominated for an Oscar. You say in class
Yeah.
today, and I think everybody's jaw dropped when you said it. I mean, we all knew, but like the way you said it, you're like, yeah, I'm nominated for an Oscar. You're one of the more humble people I've met.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel weird to like just go to people and talk about it because
I would go
that's-
up to strangers.
That's why I didn't say it on the first day, because I was like, okay, I don't know like how seriously you all take this and how professional it is. All
you
this.
bet us all.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it now because I don't know how high my standing in is or
Do you
whatever.
think anybody in that class takes that class very serious?
I don't think so.
Other
Like
than
not
we're
like
actually-
like not 100%, like seriously enough
We take
to
it
do
serious.
good things.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, it's like with Neil and with all of the people in there, it's like they all take it seriously, but not too seriously. It's like a really good mix.
Like when we're shooting, when we get stuff together, we're having
Yeah.
a great time.
Yeah, but it's also we're having a great time, but it's also like professional and seriously enough to have like a good result.
Once we
It's
start,
like-
once we like start, and not when we're setting up, there's a lot of dicking around,
yeah,
and we're having a good time and cracking jokes and just
Yeah.
having fun. But when the camera goes on, I mean the camera's on the whole time. But once we start, like everybody locks in.
yeah,
And that's
it is like a really good atmosphere. Like
the
with
only.
all of the
It's so
people.
everybody's so like supportive in there,
Yeah,
and even like nobody's had a bad show.
no,
And the bad one was saved by good acting.
yeah. I feel like we don't. I mean, we're gonna watch all of them next week. I
I'm
think.
excited.
And I'm excited because
I mean,
don't
I'm in
think
most
there's-
of 'em,
yeah, you and Jalen are in most of them.
Me or Jalen are in every single show.
Yeah.
Every single
Jalen is
show.
on my show too. He's having a breakdown.
God.
Ben has his hands through his hair right now with his face on the
Just
table.
laying on a table.
I'm assuming the Packers are on the clock.
Yeah, and Detroit just traded up to take Dallas' spot.
Uh-oh.
I swear to God, if they take this white man, I'm actually gonna run out this building.
All right, well, it was nice knowing you, my friend.
Yeah.
They're not taking the white guy. That's a black city.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Is that class, even counting Germany, is that one of your favorite classes you've ever had? Like, people-wise.
You monkeys, I swear.
Not even the class itself,
I think
people-wise.
people-wise. I mean, because in Germany we have like, I don't have like classes with a lot of different people. Like we have like all of the classes are like in my, because we're like specified in one of our things. So I only have producing classes with
Okay.
like the other 6 guys in the producing class, or 6 people in the producing. So I have like all of my classes with the same people the whole year. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you, not counting your show in class, do you have a favorite? And why is it mine? No.
Why is it? It's not your singing. No, I really like Jesse's show
I did
because
too.
that was so fun.
I
That
think-
was-
I don't want to sound full of myself, but like we were the only two that did something different. That wasn't a game show or a talk show.
yeah, but I feel like
The game show was better than the talk shows.
yeah, I feel like we didn't have like game show wise. We had like Olivia's and mine.
Yeah.
and I don't know. Who
And
had
the non-game, well, the dating show was kind of a game show.
yeah, true.
Or that was kind of more like mine and well, Yesenia's was the only one that was like scripted.
Yeah, that was like Jesse was like the one with the.
It's the same. We're talking about the same person.
She had like the most effort with it.
Yeah,
Like,
she put a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And the cast she picked was, I don't want to say the most personality in the class, but like the most personality in the class.
Yeah.
Like the loudest people she picked for it.
Yeah, she picked the best people to be on camera for that one. To be honest,
I mean, Jalen wasn't on there. And he's really good on. Were you on camera at all?
no,
Was that on purpose?
I don't know, but I'm happy. I mean, I don't have to be. That's why my job is behind the camera. I did like theater for a few years, and I was like, yeah, I don't think like on stage and in front of the camera.
You know,
is
I've
for
never
me.
done any kind of theater or anything.
Crazy.
I've never done any kind of
I
acting
did
until that
theater
class.
and musical theater.
Okay.
And a funny story about the music, I always did get the roles without the singing parts. Like there was like plays we had, and the director wrote a role without singing, so I could get the role. Because like my very first,
Are you not a good singer?
no, not really. So my very first, he's just
Ben is having a
He's-
full
What
He
is
now
going
stood
on?
up and just walking like pacing around the room.
It's getting bad. 3 teams have traded the last 4 picks. I'm scared out of my fucking mind.
Do you need to go into the hall?
You need to go for a walk, buddy?
No.
I'm gonna send you to timeout.
The Packers are picking right now.
Oh, mom's getting mad.
and the guy is still there. Please don't take the dumbass from Clemson. I don't want him. Please.
Oh
please.
my god.
I don't have any kind of.
Yeah, so my first singing lessons, like it was like with the whole cast, and I was like, "Do I have to be here because I don't sing in that thing?" And like the singing teacher was like, "Yeah, you can stay here." And then we had like groups, and all of the groups should sing like one note. And she did go to the first group, like, "Yeah, that's good." To the second group, "Yeah, that's good." To the third group, "Yeah, that's good." And then she came to our group. She was listening for a bit, and she came to me. She's like, "Yeah, stop, please." And she's like, "Yeah, now it's good." I was like, "Okay,
Jesus.
well, I'm not gonna sing then."
That's brutal.
That's awful.
Yeah. So I didn't sing for all of the years, and then there was like the last play, and was like, "Yeah, that's gonna be my last one. Like after that, I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna go away." And there was a director like, "Okay, come, I'm gonna write one song for you," and he wrote a song which was, and I sang in there. It was okay because it was not really difficult. So, but yeah, I like singing, but I'm not really good at it.
I think I'm a fantastic singer.
Like I really like karaoke. Like,
I've heard
Yeah.
Jack
on my
sing.
birthday
When?
party, like.
In the car?
Oh, yeah, in a truck.
Like I
It's
do a lot
not
of
good.
karaoke. Karaoke is so much fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
What's your go-to karaoke song
Oh, that's a good question.
in English?
In English, yeah, I got a few German ones. Let me think about the
I think
English.
99 Red Balloons. That's the only German song I know.
That's a German song, yeah, but
What about Du Hast?
I don't really.
How about
like
Friends in
rap
Low
songs.
Places? What do you mean? What? That's the greatest song ever written.
No, it's
Which
not.
song?
Friends in Low Places. Garth Brooks. Cause I got friends in low
I don't think I
places.
ever heard this song.
This is a new
Max.
song.
This is-
What'd you say?
This is a new song I'm hearing today. I'm trying not to have a mental breakdown over here.
You better be having a mental breakdown if you don't know Friends in Low Places.
I said I know the song, but I didn't know you could sing.
I'm a great singer.
You sound like it. I'm complimenting the host because he's letting me.
I am excited though in class to watch all of
I'm
our
gonna need to
shows
go
back.
outside for a
Friends
minute.
and
They're
Low-
picking.
The Sounds of Garth. No, what?
I'll be back in
Friends
a
in
minute.
Low Places from Brooks and Jefferson? Or?
No, Garth Brooks.
Ah, yeah, Garth Brooks. Okay. Never heard of that.
Greatest song ever written,
Crazy.
right?
Which one?
Friends in Low Places.
Not the greatest.
Up there.
I mean, it's
It's the best sing-along song.
maybe like top 50.
Best sing-along song.
Best sing along is Tequila.
Am
Am I wrong about that?
Wasn't there like one guy on
America's Got Talent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that-
I-
yeah.
It was
I
the
sang-
old guy too.
Me and Casey sang Tequila at JP's one night, a karaoke night.
They do karaoke.
About once a month, yeah.
Oh, I
I
might
wanna
need to
go there.
go when
Yeah.
they do karaoke.
I
Well,
want to
it-
go there. Then.
Yeah.
I love karaoke.
It's rare that they do it. It's like once a month, and I don't think they're doing it before you go back.
Well, I think the
I
best.
don't know. I'm not sure if you would like that place or not. It's a kind of redneck Hoosier bar.
the
As
best.
long as they do karaoke, I'm there.
Oh, yeah. The best sing along song is "Don't Stop Believing."
But it's hard.
I-
I mean, it's good, but it's hard to sing.
Sweet Caroline's better.
Well,
Sweet
like
Sweet
Well,
Caroline.
if you're doing karaoke-
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
if you're doing karaoke, you're not actually trying to like hit the
That's
notes.
true.
There's a guy, he works at JP's, one of the cooks. He's a great singer. Which surprised me because I was not expecting him to be able to sing. He sang Thunder Rolls and he killed it. That's a hard song to sing.
Yeah.
And then he sang Midnight in Montgomery. Because it's midnight.
I sang like Africa by Toto.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a really
I
good
bless the
song, too.
rain down in Africa. That's all the
That's a
words that I
great
know of the song.
I did karaoke like we do it like every New Year's Eve party at our home because we had like the karaoke machine and stuff and all that. So that's really fun.
Maybe I'll post the video of Casey from New Year's.
Oh, if he gives you permission,
He does
to
not
it.
care if I post. Actually, as long as I don't, yeah, I'll
Actually, I was for sure about
I'll
it.
get permission.
I'm waiting to hear like a scream in
Yeah.
the
I am
hall.
too.
It's gonna be
I don't even
interesting.
see him out there.
I don't either.
I
I
don't
don't,
see him.
trust him down here either. Oh, so you know those business cards have been given out with the podcast on it?
Yeah.
I found it taped to the wall at JP's last night.
Was it? It had to be Casey.
No, it wasn't because I don't know where he got the tape. But
Who did you
it
give
has my
to?
phone number on it. And I swear somebody, I didn't see it, but
Why did you put your phone number on it?
because he's a punk.
I thought you put it originally on the. Oh no, that's your phone number.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
it's my real phone number on there.
Why would you
Wait,
do
who-
that?
Because it's a business card.
But like from the podcast, why do you?
We don't have a like podcast.
I mean,
phone.
I didn't think somebody was going to tape it to the bathroom wall. Casey,
It was in the bathroom.
I think Casey put one in there.
How many did you give him?
I gave him one, I gave Sam one, and I gave Big John one.
I thought Casey hid it down
He
here.
did. He hid two of them down here.
Oh.
He put one on the thermostat in the main lobby.
Oh no.
That's not good that he did that, but
See,
Where-
I only got one.
yeah, I gave you one.
Yeah.
And
Is it a podcast on Spotify?
Yeah.
Or where do you go then? Oh, okay.
that's where the link will take you if you scan it, Spotify.
Ah, nice. I'm just gonna follow the podcast.
There we go. We got an Instagram follower and a podcast follower.
Yeah.
Woo!
We going
George,
up.
George said today he listened to the part of the podcast.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I got about 2 hours in. I was like, yeah, you didn't promote it either like you said you would. I called him out. Do you have a big following on social media?
I don't know actually. Let me check. That.
You don't know.
Hey, I
don't
don't know my
care.
following either.
You have like 200 and something.
Man,
I have like, I'm getting close to 500.
I got 330.
That's it? I thought you would have had a lot more.
Well, my
Is
account.
Instagram big in Germany?
It is. Yeah, I think Instagram is yeah. I think Instagram is one of the biggest.
I for some reason, I thought you were going to be big on Instagram. I don't know why.
No, I'm like, look at my Instagram. Bro.
You don't hang on
I'm
it.
bad. I don't have any Instagram game. I'm really bad.
Oh, I don't
like
post
my
on
profile
my
picture
account.
is from 6 years ago when I was in Australia.
The last thing I
I never
posted on
changed that.
Instagram, my friend, is me and Casey in his backyard. This is for video production.
Oh yeah, you showed me that.
I've showed everybody this.
Yeah,
And then before that, it was Greg Amsinger.
nice. Yeah, the only thing I use Instagram is for is if our film is like on festivals and I'm just
Promoting
post
it.
stories
Yeah.
on festivals and when we win festivals and all of that because I kind of won a few festivals, so that's kind of nice. So last year I got
You say that so casually. Yeah, I kind of want a
last year
few
I got
festivals.
like I don't know, maybe $3,000 or $4,000 in festival prize.
Dang,
so that was
man.
pretty good.
So one thing I heard about Capstone over in Germany, they give you 25 grand. to film.
Man, that story really took places.
Everybody was mad about it because
Is that
I get
true?
shit here.
I told that story on one capstone site. Like that's crazy.
How it works I don't know
in-
where she's from, but she's another foreign girl or international girl.
I mean, I told it Anna. I don't
remember her name, but I remember Owen talking about it, and he
Yeah.
was not happy.
Yeah. So how it that's so how it works in Germany.
That story really did pick up steam.
Some friends on there. I don't know if that's important, but
Oh, we got a room again.
Maybe.
You want to save it real quick?